money. Call McGilvery Mechanical and ask us how to save up to 40% on your utility bill. That's McGilvery Mechanical at 936-291-2640. At McGilvery Mechanical, we care about your comfort.
Hi, folks. Clint back here with Wiesner in Huntsville. And just in time for the kids to go back to school, we're having our huge summer sell-down event. You've been waiting for the discounts on the new trucks, and it's time. We have rates as low as 0.9% APR on full-size trucks, and prices starting at only $37,995 for qualified buyers. Looking for a wonderful SUV that gets great fuel economy? Come get a Buick Encore GX starting at only $26,495, and rates as low as only 1.9% APR for qualified buyers. Don't miss out on this opportunity to save thousands of dollars. Hurry down to Wiesner of Huntsville and take advantage of the summer sell-down event, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com. Wiesner is home of the bottom line.
I'm Jerry Larson at Reliable Auto Parts, your auto parts plus store in Huntsville, Texas, having great products, excellent quality, and outstanding prices. This is what you can expect from Reliable Parts, where you can purchase all your car care products, maintenance supplies, and auto parts. Our services and in-house store offerings are designed to keep your vehicle and motorized machine in proper working condition. Reliable Parts, your auto parts store, 1011 11th Street, Huntsville, 295-5747.
Huntsville ISD is the best place for children to be. We offer a full-day pre-K center to advanced career and college options, along with a variety of extracurricular activities and award-winning fine arts, band and athletics programs, an excellent child nutrition and bus transportation services, bilingual ESL and GT programs, special education services, and a career and technical education program that provides multiple certification and licensing options for students. Visit huntsville-isd.org. It's a great day to be a Hornet. We're building champions, everyone, every day.
Looking for something sporty and great on gas? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. Turn heads and fill up less often with a sporty new fuel-efficient Ford crossover like the ever-popular Ford Bronco. Orders for 2024 Broncos are now open. Or check out the Built Tough Ford F-Series trucks, including the all-new Ford F-150. Bill Fick Ford, where customer satisfaction comes first. And there's no bull, just good deals. Hurry in today or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
This is the Huntsville Hornets High School Football Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. Here's Brian Adams, Kendall Morris, and the voice of the Hornets, Carlos Zimmermann.
As we welcome you back inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth, we welcome you to the Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling Countdown to Kickoff, live from Huntsville, Texas, and Bauer Stadium on the campus of Sam Houston State University for tonight's matchup between the visiting Belton Tigers from Central Texas and your Huntsville Hornets. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside of me is Brian Adams. Brian, always a pleasure to be up here with you, my friend, about less than 12 minutes away from the start of tonight's ballgame between the Hornets and the Tigers. The Hornets, of course, coming off of their win over Bryan last week, 61-27. As for Belton, they come off of a 27-20 win against Brenham. So this is going to be a very, very exciting matchup tonight. Belton has brought some of their faithful over the 2.5-hour drive that you and I made last year over there. So they return the favor here this year. And the Hornet faithful, they are still filing in here to Bauer Stadium as well for this evening's matchup. Do want to let you know now as we take a look at your weather forecast for this evening's game, brought to you by Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. Currently 98 degrees out there. It feels like 104 down there on the field. A little bit of humidity and a south wind coming at 5 miles an hour. But we do have some rain showers that we're going to be expecting tonight. I don't think we're going to get as heavy as we were expecting originally, but it looks like in about a half hour some light rain will start coming down here at Bauer Stadium. So that ball might get a little bit slick out there on the field. And Brian, usually we saw it in the national championship with the Bearcats 2 years ago. What happens with those when the ball gets wet and all the ball's going to be falling all over the place? It's going to be paramount that both of these teams tonight are very cognizant with what they're doing with the football if it starts to rain.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If the ball is wet, it's much more difficult to throw and much more difficult to catch and hang on to. So, let's hope that those rain showers, man, I can't believe I'm about to say this, will stay away at least throughout this ball game. But, yeah, man, it's, I think right now the field conditions are really pretty good. It's dry, got a little wind going, but overall, I think it's going to be a great night for football.
We definitely have needed the rain over the let's just say this entire summer.
Yeah,
we've needed the rain, and we've gotten it here and there, but tonight it could stay away for a little bit. I looked at the extended forecast over the next few days. We are going to probably get some rain to the area, so we'll get it. Let's just hope it stays away for this evening's ball game. Of course, Belton, they're going to be chomping at the bit in this one to try continue their wave of momentum because they're on a perfect year right now, and it's a dream for a team to be able to have a perfect season. Huntsville, obviously, with that one loss to A&M Consolidated, that's not going to be possible, but both of these teams, I think they're really both ready, just what I've seen in practice with the Hornets, and then I know Belton brings out a good squad every single time that they come out. Head coach Brett Sniffen for them, I had a brief conversation with him earlier this week, and he says that they're very much prepared for this ballgame. They know Huntsville's a lot better, and Huntsville returns the same respect to them as well, and that's what you love about football, that you never overlook an opponent. Brian, you and I both know that very well. You never look past who you're up against, and if Huntsville is able to do that tonight, they're going to be able to get to 2-1 for sure.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. And you never take anybody lightly, because the minute you do, that's your biggest mistake. But one of the things that impresses me so far this season is the physicality that these Hornets are playing with. We had Juwan Giddens on the show Monday night, as a matter of fact, and he switched over from, he's been on the offensive side of the ball as a running back, quarterback. Now he's playing linebacker. And I love that move because, one, he is so fast and he's so physical and he loves to hit. And that is contagious. You have one guy like that, then everybody wants to be like that. Shiloh Jones is another guy that just absolutely loves to cut people in half. That, to me, has been one of the biggest improvements I've seen over the last several years.
Looking at around the district tonight for Huntsville in 5A Division II, Region 3, District 10, who their district opponents are going to be going up against this evening, and we'll keep an eye on through the broadcast tonight. Lake Creek is at home at Bear Stadium. They are taking on the Waller Bulldogs coming up tonight. That is a 7:30 kick, so they'll go the same time we will. Montgomery and Dayton already underway. It is 12 minutes left in the second quarter. Well, start of the second quarter. Dayton holds a 7-0 lead over the Bears at this current moment. Looking at Lamar Consolidated and their matchup tonight, actually not tonight, they'll play tomorrow against Houston Westbury at 6 o'clock down at Butler Stadium. Brenham, who just lost to Belton last week, they are taking on the Bryan Vikings tonight over at Merrill Green, so that'll be intriguing to see how Brenham fares against the team that Huntsville really took care of handily. That game kicks off also at 7:30, and then, of course, the last team in the district for the Huntsville Hornets, Rudder. The Rudder Rangers, they are taking on Elgin tonight. On the road, they also kick at 7:30. And then looking around the region as well in southeast Texas, New Waverly is hosting Anahuac tonight. They're already underway. Alpha Omega Academy has this week off. Willis is taking on New Caney. Anderson Shiro is facing Snook. Livingston is against Palestine. Madisonville against Fairfield. And Trinity is in Hardin taking on Hardin. We're going to step aside and take a break. Got your starting lineups brought to you by our friends at Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling coming up next on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
TACLB 42958E. Don't sweat it. Stay cool with Texas True Comfort. Texas True Comfort will fix your broken AC system quickly any day of the week with no overtime fees. They can lower your cooling bills and keep your home cool and comfortable. Call 936-400-0049 to schedule your service today. Discounts for veterans, educators, first responders, and TDCJ personnel. See website for details. Texas True Comfort, veteran owned and operated. Your true comfort is guaranteed. txhsfb.com.
Back here inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of me is Brian Adams. We are getting closer and closer to the start of tonight's ball game. It's time to get to know the players on both sides of the ball. It's time for your starting lineups brought to you by our friends at Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. First for the road team, Belton Tigers under the direction of head coach Brent Sniffen. This is how they'll look. On the Tiger offense, at quarterback will be senior number 10, Reese Rumfield. At running back will be number 45, Sean Snap. 4 wide receivers tonight for them. Number 7, Rayshawn Peoples. Number 13, Angel Guerrero. Number 18, Isaac Abel as they take the field down below us. Number 85, Diego Coleman. And in the trenches on that offensive line, number 66, Beckett Butler. Number 65, Jackson Chappelle. Number 64, John Roche. Number 50, Luke Lambert. And number 60, Marlon Blunson. And over on the defensive side for Belton, on the D-line, number 35, Ethan Ash. Number 36, Ethan Arundel, and number 63, Brian Sauceda. In the linebacker core, 4 of them. Number 2, Gianni Zecca. Number 3, Wyatt Butler. Number 40, Sam Shepard. Number 42, Dante Martinez. And then in the secondary, number 9, Glenn Slayton. Number 11, Keegan Sherwood. Number 12, Alton McCallum. And number 23, Devin Wilkerson. And now the starting lineup for your Huntsville Hornets this evening. Looking at the Hornet offense, led by the field general, the junior number 11, Austin Taylor. Red running back, the sophomore sensation, number 5, Trayshawn Brown. 3 wide receivers tonight, number 14, Savion Conte, number 12, Peyton Pryor, and number 2, Melton Green III. 1 tight end as well, number 28, Jarius Singletary. And then on the offensive line from left to right, at left tackle, number 54, JT Kroll, number 72, John Trey Barkin, center, number 70, Brian Parker Jr., number 73 at right guard, Daniel Cruz, and at right tackle, number 50, Trey Williams. And then taking a look at the defense, number 82, Zach Moss, number 59, Noah Cummings, number 55, Kadarian Easley, and number 52, Isaiah Lewis. On the D-line, at linebacker, number 1, Juwan Giddens, number 10, Shiloh Jones, and number 8, McCorrick Norman in the linebackers. And then in the DBs, number 22, Brenton Carroll, number 9, Cole Schroeder, and number 18, Collado Alvarenga, and number 6, J-Bug, Jeremiah Winfrey. That's your starting lineups, brought to you by Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. I will now turn it over to the Hornet Military Marching Band for our country's national anthem. Great rendition of our country's national anthem provided by the Hornet Military Marching Band. This has been the Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling Countdown to Kickoff. When we come back, we will have kickoff between the Belton Tigers and the Huntsville Hornets. Stay tuned, folks, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This has been the Texas True Comfort Countdown to Kickoff. Stay tuned for this week's Huntsville High School football game. This is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
License number TACLB 42958E. Don't sweat it. Stay cool with Texas True Comfort. Texas True Comfort will fix your broken AC system quickly any day of the week with no overtime fees. They can lower your cooling bills and keep your home cool and comfortable. Call 936-400-0049 to schedule your service today. Discounts for veterans, educators, first responders, and TDCJ personnel. See website for details. Texas True Comfort. Veteran owned and operated. Your true comfort is guaranteed. txhsfb.com.
We will win, and we are the best on the field.
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation. It's Friday night in Hornets country. This is Huntsville Hornets High School football, proudly presented by Bill Fick Ford and by Advantage Specialties, AB Squared Self-Storage, A&D Propane, Adams Furniture, Charlie's Used Cars, First Franklin Financial, Gamers Grove, Hartfield Florist, Huntsville Independent School District, Huntsville Truck and Tractor Kubota, MRC Creekside, McGilberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Moak and Moak Attorneys at Law, Murray Insurance and Financial Services, Nelson Amaya Collision Center, Northside Baptist Church, Pinnacle Realty Advisors, Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Texpress Urgent Care Center, The Woodlands Financial Group, Wiesner Huntsville, McWilliams & Sons Heating, Cooling and Plumbing, University Heights Baptist Church. The 2023 Hornet season is presented by Bill Fick Ford. Now, here's Carlos Zimmermann and Brian Adams.
And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to this edition of Friday Night Football on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports and presented by Bill Fick Ford. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Belton Tigers against your Huntsville Hornets. As we welcome you inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth, I am Carlos Zimmermann. Alongside me is the former Hornet quarterback, Brian Adams. We are moments away from starting this one tonight. It looks like the Hornets will get the ball first to start tonight. Brian, before we get started, final thoughts.
Well, here we go. We're just about time for kickoff. I think it's the Hornets are dressed in their black uniforms, white helmets. It's going to be an exciting night. Friday Night Lights here in Huntsville, Texas.
If you're tuning in on our video stream, tonight's video broadcast is being presented in 2K Quad HD with a 4K Ultra HD enhanced presentation. Closed captioning is also available for the hearing impaired. As Belton has got the ball teed up here, Cole Angel, he will kick this one over to the Hornets. 2 back deep to receive this kick. Here, Savion Conte as well, as I believe Trayshawn Brown as well. Here we go. Live tonight from Huntsville, Texas. Braylon Phelps will be the one to take this kick from his own 15-yard line, running this one straight ahead, 25-30, trying to split more would-be tacklers before he is brought down around the 35-yard line. Healthy return to kick off this ball game tonight for Milton Green III. And here comes the Hornet offense out onto the field.
Well, you know, one of the nice things about this return by the third is they're getting the ball in great field position. A&M consolidated. It seemed like every drive the Hornets started, they were inside their own 20. Here they're starting out in good field position on 30, looks like 5-yard line. Great field position to start out this game.
Hang on, they got to stop here because the clock kept running on that kickoff, so the clock should only be at 11 minutes and 57 seconds. So while they get that reset, and that Hornet offense out there in their black jerseys, the numbers in white, Belton in the road whites with the numbers in red. They're going to put it at 11 minutes and 50 seconds. That is where they will have the game clock as we welcome you into the Advantage Specialties first quarter. And it's first down and 10 for the Hornets at their own 35-yard line. Austin Taylor, he'll spread them out 4 wide. Trips receivers to the right, alone in the backfield as he gets the snap, looks to throw, finds Braylon Phelps at the 40, slips 1 tackle, working this one towards the hash marks and over to the 42-yard line, a gain of 7 on the catch and run by Braylon Phelps to bring up second down for the Hornets.
You know, that's how you want to start the game out. A nice little pass completion over to Braylon Phelps. Good job by Austin Taylor. Picks up 7 yards. Great play.
I'll make it second down and 3. Clock moving, 11 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. No score. Live from Huntsville, Texas at Bauer Stadium. Taylor will line up under center. 3 receivers, 1 lined up in the slot. Peyton Pryor, 1 back with him is Trayshawn Brown. He'll hand it off to Brown. Will Taylor running this one to the right side. Actually, that's Braylon Phelps taking that one. Bounces off of 1 man before he is swallowed up just short of the line to gain. Gianni Zecca was the one that got to him. Phelps is stopped short. It is going to bring up third and maybe a couple of inches for the Hornets.
Well, this is a big test right here. I mean, this is their first opportunity to convert on third down, and they don't have but about a yard to go. Convert here, and the Hornets are on a roll.
So third down and 1 for the Hornets at their own 44-yard line. Ball marked on the right hash mark. It's now a triple package of receivers out to the left side. 1 back with Austin Taylor is Braylon Phelps. 4 up on the line for the Belton Tigers. Make it 5 as they look to bring some pressure here on the young Huntsville quarterback. Singletary will move in motion from left to right across the line, and now they'll send Pryor in motion running behind Taylor. Taylor gets the snap, hands it off straight ahead. Running this one, Braylon Phelps. He's got the Mocha Attorneys at Law first down right on top of the SH logo at midfield, down at the 48-yard line. That is a nice gain of 4 and a first down for the Hornets.
You know, that's a way to convert on third down. Straight handoff up the middle. They bring everybody over to the right side. Phelps kind of runs it up the middle and to the left. Pick up the first down. Great conversion there by the Hornets.
Clock moving now. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in this Advantage Specialties first quarter. No score between Huntsville and Belton. Taylor will line up in the shotgun. 3 receivers spread to the right side. 4 up on the line here for the Tigers. As Taylor gets the snap, play action fake. Throws to Conte here on the right side. Splitting tacklers 50-45 before he is spun out of bounds at around the 42-yard line, making the stop. Glenn Slayton for Belton, and that will bring up second down, or is it enough for a first? I think they're going to mark him just short. It'll be a gain of 9 for Savion Conte on that catch.
You know, it was a nice little run after the catch there by Conte. It was a little 3 to 5 yard out route. He catches it, cuts it upfield, picks up. Now they're giving him the first.
Oh, now they gave it to him. So 10 yards for Conte. And a Mocha Attorneys at Law first down at the 42. Clock will start moving again. Taylor lines up in the shotgun. Now the running back, Trayshawn Brown with him. 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Taylor gets the snap, hands it off to Brown as he is swallowed up immediately at the line of scrimmage. Ethan Arundel making the stop. The 6'1", 189-pound D lineman senior, and that will bring up second and 10 on the no gainer.
Yep, just a little handoff, a little play action handoff to the right side in between the guard and tackle gap. Not a whole lot there.
Of course, the Hornets led offensively by Scott Schroeder. We had him on the Coaches Show a couple of weeks ago. His son Cole plays on the defensive side, trying to work this offense here as they're into Belton territory. At the 42, Taylor gets the snap, fires over the middle. That is going to be caught there on a slant route by Peyton Pryor, short of the marker, but makes it a reasonable 3rd and 2.
Yeah, nice play there by, the Hornets. Austin Taylor's throwing a little quick in route. Instead of it being 3rd and long, now it's only 3rd and 2 and very manageable. And the Hornets, man, they are rolling on this opening drive of the night.
8:45 left to go on the game clock in this first quarter. No score between Huntsville and Belton. 3rd down and 2 from the Belton 34. Taylor gets the snap on a delayed handoff. Trayshawn Brown slips one tackle across the 30. And down to the 26-yard line goes Trayshawn Brown. A solid gain of 8 or 9 on the play. And another Mocha Attorneys at Law first down.
You know what? That was a great run, but I got to give credit to number 72, John Trey Barkin. The big O lineman just opened up a huge hole. Converted on that first down opportunity. Good job there by the Hornet offense.
As they knock on the door of the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone. 1st down and 10 officially at the 27-yard line. 8:11 left to go in the first. Here's Austin Taylor. One back with him, Braylon Phelps. Trip package of receivers to the left. He sends Braylon out of the backfield. He'll line up as a receiver alone on the right side of the offensive line. Taylor on a delay gets the snap, staying in the pocket. Now having to roll to his left, looking to throw on the run. And he is not going to be able to get away from the last tackler that he had to get away from, making the sack on Austin Taylor, Alton McCallum, the senior DB, and that will be a loss on the play for the Hornets.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but again, that's, Austin Taylor, he's still a young quarterback, and those are one of those kind of plays when you roll out and you're all by yourself and you have one defender, the last thing you want to do is get dropped for a 5-yard loss. You want to get rid of that football. And he'll do that as he gets more experience.
It's a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14, now backed up to the 30-yard line. Lined up on the left hash, same formation, spreading the receivers to the right side. Taylor gets the snap, forcing to roll well out of the pocket. Flags fly in, and it falls short of his intended receiver, Savion Conte, as Taylor was rolling to his right. But let's check the laundry on the field, brought to you by our friends at A&D Propane. The signal from the referee is going to be a hold against the Hornets, and those are the kind of penalties we saw it a lot last time you and I had the call for a Hornet game against A&M Consolidated. Penalties are drive killers.
Yeah, they are. They really are, and especially when you're in your opponent's territory. Man, the last thing you want to do is just back yourself up on your own. It's not the way you want to play football.
So the ball is backed up now to the Belton 40-yard line, and the line to gain is the 16. So 2nd down and 24 now for the Hornets. A long way to go to try and convert yet another 1st down on what has been a promising drive so far. Pryor will line up as the receiver in the slot right to the side of the offensive line. He will go in motion, as will Jarius Singletary, lining up now on the left side of the line. As Taylor in the shotgun with a 4-man rush coming, he gets the snap, hands it off to Braylon Phelps across the 40 before he is swallowed up by 3 or 4 Belton Tigers. He only gets to the 38-yard line, so a modest gain of 2, and that is going to bring up 3rd and a country mile for the Hornets with 7:04 left in the first.
Yeah, and I think what's important here is the Hornets get some points on this drive. What do you mean by that? Well, don't throw it deep into the end zone. You want to give your kicker an opportunity. You want to throw one of those like 10 to 15-yard medium routes to try to get them in field goal range here. Don't go for all of it because you got to put some points on the board.
Again, the line to gain is the 16-yard line of Belton's. They got a long way to get there. It's at the 38-yard line. 6:38 left to go in the first. No score between Huntsville and Belton here at Bowers Stadium. Austin Taylor with 5 on the play clock, in the shotgun, 3 receivers at his disposal. He gets the snap, play action fake. He'll throw it on a screen here to Braylon Phelps, well behind the line of scrimmage, so he's got to make some moves with his feet. He does turn it into a gain up to the 34-yard line, but I don't rightfully know that's going to be good enough to get the leg of Joseph Mejia out there for a 51-yard try. So we'll see what the Hornets decide to do here. I don't see the special teams unit really congregating. So you're deep into Belton territory, and it's 4th down and 17, and you're leaving the offense out there on the field.
Well, they're kind of in no man's land, as you said a little while ago. It's probably outside of Mejia's range, but Coach Southern is not shy about going for it on 4th down, and in this situation, he's kind of stuck, between going for it or kicking it, so he's electing to go for it.
And we got a quick whistle here. It looks like the Belton player will have to come off the field here for a moment. Keegan Sherwood, junior DB, and they'll switch him out, bringing in number 15, another junior DB, in Sean Gallagher. So here we go, 4th down and 17 for the Hornets in this Advantage Specialties first quarter. The line to gain is the 16-yard line. They got a long way to go to get there. 3 receivers as Taylor lines up in the shotgun. He'll motion Phelps out of the backfield. He'll line up alone on the left side. As Taylor claps, gets the snap, Looking to throw. Now he'll take off and step up outside the pocket. Now has to get rid of it, and it is batted down by a receiver. I think Taylor actually caught it on the ricochet before it went out of bounds.
It sure looked like he did.
But either way, it is a turnover on downs for the Hornets. So a promising drive does fall short with 5:27 left to go here in the first. And now it's a turn for the Hornet defense to deal with the Belton offense that is led out there by their senior quarterback. Transferring in from Temple this year, Reese Rumfield.
Well, going back to the Hornet drive a while ago, it looked very good till they got deep into Belton territory. Then the penalty, the holding call pushed them back, and then things like that. They've got to learn how to close these drives out.
First down and 10 for Belton. They move right to left across your radio dial. Ball at their own 32, and a handoff here by Rumfield, running this one to the right side before he is swallowed up by a couple of Hornets. That is the running back in Jay Barola, and that will bring up second down and only 9 because he only got 1 on the play. Of course, like we said, Reese Rumfield, as you take a look at him there, 2 starts this year, 26 for 45, 379 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's also been able to make plays on his legs, a true two-way athlete. On second down and 9, he gets the snap, throws it out of the flat here to his running back, but he is swallowed up immediately by number 22, Brent Carroll. Not much there as he moves it up to the 36-yard line, does Jay Barola, and that will bring up a quick third down for Belton with 4:45 left in the first.
Yeah, nice job by Brent Carroll over there. He didn't drop him. He was in one-on-one coverage, but he had help from his defense. Great play there by the Hornets.
So a quick opportunity here for Huntsville to make something happen as Rumfield. He'll line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers, 1 spread out, make it 3. Out there in this package, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's in the gun with an H-back. He gets the snap, and he fakes the give. He'll take off and run it himself. 45, and that is enough for a first down. We said it. He's a two-way player. He can throw and he can run, and he shows it right there as that makes it a first down after a gain of 9 to the 45.
Yeah, nice play there by Rumfield. I mean, he drops back, and nobody's open. He takes it up the middle, gets the first down. Nice job by the Belton quarterback.
And if you're tuning in on the video stream, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you are enjoying this ball game from down in the comments below. No score between Huntsville and Belton if you're just joining us. First down and 10 from their own 45 for the Tigers. Running this one, Barola to the right side. Slips 1 tackle, and he's down to midfield, getting to him last, I believe. May have been Shiloh Jones, but either way, it does bring up second down and 5 for the Hornets. Actually, it was Destin Zapoli that made the stop for the Hornets. Here we go, 3.5 minutes left to go in the first. No score between Huntsville and Belton. Motion man out of the backfield is the running back. Rumfield will throw his direction. Catch is made, slips 1 tackle across the 50 and down to the 44-yard line. That will bring up another first down on the catch by Gino Zecca, making that grab, and that'll move the sticks again for Belton as they're now in Hornet territory.
Yeah, nice run after the catch there by Zecca. He took just one out in the flats, and as soon as he caught the ball, made a spin move, made a Hornet miss. Picked up another first down.
That was Jeremiah Winfrey who tried to just lay him out and take his legs out from under him, but could not do much else. So here we go again. First down and 10 for Belton at the Huntsville 44. 1 in motion from right to left. A lot of misdirection here. They'll throw to that motion man, making the catch Rayshon Peoples. He is out of bounds at the 43-yard line of Huntsville. Only a gain of 1. That stops the clock at 2 minutes and 53 seconds in this Advantage Specialties first quarter. Second down coming up.
Yeah, nice pursuit by the whole Hornet defense over there just to allow 1 yard there on that pass out in the flats. Good job by that Hornet defense.
And the Belton faithful have made the trip out here. 2.5-hour drive for a lot of them from the central part of Texas. Of course, Huntsville didn't have to travel far here to Bauer Stadium. Of course, with that new stadium on the way, very excited for what's to come there. Second down and 9 for Belton. They get the snap, does Rumfield. Play action fake. One big guy coming at him, Kadarian Easley, but the ball is caught at the 36-yard line. They'll actually mark him at the 37. Rayshon Peoples. That will bring up a third down and 3. But, man, Rumfield took a shot from Kadarian Easley.
He sure did. He stood tall in the pocket, released the football, and Easley just levels him, but he hops back up. That's a sign of a good quarterback.
So third down and 3. The line to gain for Belton is the Hornets 34.
Huge third down for this Hornet defense right here.
Clock at 2 minutes and 20 seconds in this Advantage Specialties first quarter. Third down and 3 at the 37. Rumfield lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers at his disposal. He'll hand it off to his running back. Running this one straight ahead, splitting lots of defenders. Tripped up at the 25-yard line, stumbling his way down to the 22. Efiosa Edamwadabong makes the big stop there. or makes the big run, and that will bring up another first down for Belton.
Yeah, just a handoff right up the middle. He gets to the second level. Cole Schroeder, the safety for the Hornets, brings him down, but another big play there by Belton.
So first down and 10 from the 22. Inside 2 minutes to go on that game clock in this first quarter. No score as Rumfield gets the snap, throws out into the flat, making the catch. No, dropping it out there on the right side. That is Angel Guerrero. His first target tonight. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yeah, good break for the Hornets over there. Again, that's just a pass over there to the right side over there by the Belton bench. And in and out of the hands there of the Belton wide receiver.
That stops the clock at 1 minute and 41 seconds after the Hornets had a very promising opening drive snuffed out by a penalty. Belton moving the ball here on their first drive of the night. That started way back in their own territory around the 30-yard line. Second down and 10. Rumfield sends one in motion. He gets the snap, fakes the give to the motion man, hands it off to Adam Wadabong once again. He is straight ahead to the 14-yard line. That will bring up another third down for Belton, but they have been perfect on third down conversion so far tonight. It is 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they're having success just handing the ball up the middle, and they're picking up all kinds of yards. So that Mike linebacker for the Hornets needs to step up, fill that gap. Plug those holes.
And that is Destin Sapoli that lines up as the Mike linebacker here on 3rd down and 2. And in motion again for Belton. Rumfield gets the snap, hands it off. Running this one here, but is swallowed up before he gets to the line of game is Adam Wadabong. Shiloh Jones, Zach Boss getting to him on there. That will be a no-gainer, actually a loss of one on the play to bring up 4th down for Belton. And what will they do here? Will they just go for the points, or are they going to go for that line to gain, which is the Hornet 12-yard line?
Wow, looks like they got the offense still out on the field.
So both teams going for it on 4th down in their opening drive. This one a much shorter line to gain for Belton than it was for Huntsville. 4th down and 3, 37 seconds left in the first. We are chugging along here tonight. Rumfield at the 15-yard line gets the snap, hands it off to Wadabong. No, he kept it himself. Did he get the line to gain? He dives for it, and he has it at the 11-yard line. That second effort by the quarterback Rumfield is going to move the sticks again for the Tigers with 24 seconds left to go in the first.
Yeah, you called that one. Yeah, that second effort got him the first down. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he dove for the line to gain, picks up the first down. Nice job.
And the clock moving here inside 10 seconds. We'll see if Belton gets one more play off before we wrap up this first quarter of play. Brought to you by Advantage Specialties. With 5 on the game clock, Rumfield gets the snap. We'll play one more. Here comes the blitz off the left side. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Belton Tigers. A dart into the end zone to Diego Coleman, his tight end. And Belton strikes first tonight in Huntsville.
Yep, Rumsfeld drops back, hits his step, fires it immediately right in the numbers of his wide receiver. Nice play there by Belton.
So 6-0 Tigers as we end the first quarter of play. This will be an untimed extra point, obviously. And that will turn it over to the Hornet offense on the other side. Extra point on the way here from Cole Angel. Hold is down, and the kick by Angel splits the uprights and is good. 7-0 Belton, and we are 1 quarter down, 3 more to go here tonight in Huntsville. Man, we chugged along there in that first quarter of play. Hornets will look to rebound on the other side of this commercial break. We'll be back in a moment from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Everything is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. You can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes, right here in Huntsville, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Diana and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there. I'm just a homeowner enjoying my new screen patio built by Sandal Renovation and Patio. Clint Sandal handled all the details, including 3D design and HOA submissions, securing approval in just 3 days. Sandal Renovation and Patio completed our project on budget and weeks ahead of schedule. Whether it's a new patio, kitchen, bathroom update, or your next home, start your home improvement project with a free estimate from the right builder. See our patio and examples at sandalrenovations.com.
This is Kadarian Easley, number 55, defensive lineman, and you're listening to Huntsville Hornet football on 101.7 KSAM. Sting 'em, Hornets.
Teams have switched sides, and we're going to begin the second quarter of play. 7-0 Belton on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, live from the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Alongside of me is Brian Adams. Belton strikes first on a very methodical drive of mostly run plays, but it was a 10-plus yard strike to Diego Coleman for Reese Rumfield to put Belton on the board first. Can Huntsville respond on this ensuing drive? Angel's got the ball teed up. It'll be a pooch kick here to the right side. This one will be taken by Trayshawn Brown at the 15-yard line. Looking to split defenders. That's J-Bug. Actually slipped up, though, at the 38-yard line. Man, he had a punt return for a touchdown last weekend. He was maybe one stiff tackle away from being able to break off another one.
Boy, he sure was, man. Live, I think he saw an opening, and he went for it and just got caught from the side. Slowed his momentum down, but a great return, great field position for the Hornets.
So 7-0 Belton here in this second quarter of play. It's Austin Taylor and company. They are back out there offensively. They're going to have great field position to start this drive at their own 38-yard line. One back with Taylor, trips receivers to the right on first down and 10. Send one in motion, Peyton Pryor. He'll line up as the second running back in the backfield. Taylor will send him in motion once again. He gets the snap. It's a bad snap, though, and he's just forced to land on it. Back at the 30-yard line, Brian Parker Jr. not able to get that one off cleanly to his quarterback, and the Hornets on the first play of the drive are going backwards.
Yeah, they're, again, they're not doing themselves any favors with these mental mistakes. You don't want to give Belton any opportunities, and so far Huntsville's given them a couple.
So a loss of 7 on the play. We'll bring up second down and 17 for Huntsville, backed up to the 31. Taylor lines up in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Claps gets the snap, rolling to his left, looking to throw this one on a deep ball. Cutting back to it, Savion Conte at the 46-yard line. Good job coming back to the ball. Short of the line to gain by half a yard, make it 1 yard. So a 16-yard strike from Taylor to Conte to bring up 3rd and 1.
Great pass by Taylor. He's a right-handed quarterback. He is sprinting out to his left, has to square up his shoulders, makes a great throw. Good play, Austin Taylor.
Makes it a manageable 3rd down and 1, and he will line up under center here on this 3rd down from the Hornets 47. One back with him. He'll go to that running back. Running this one, cutting it up straight ahead. Forward progress should give him the first down. I believe that was Braylon Phelps running that one. He got the 1 yard he needed, and that's a Mocha attorneys at law. First down for the Hornets. Yep, Braylon Phelps with a 1 yard gainer.
Man, you know what's so exciting? Watching these skill players for the Hornets. They are so talented, so fast. And if they can find some open space, man, they will make you pay.
Third member of our crew, Kendall Morris, is down on the sidelines. We'll go to her momentarily as we have just been chugging along, haven't really had a chance to stop down in this ball game so far. It is 7-0 Belton. So we're inside 11 minutes to go in this second quarter of play. Austin Taylor looking to the sideline, getting the signals here from his quarterback's coach, Jason Elliott, and, of course, offensive coordinator Scott Schroeder. They'll line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers spread out to the right side. They'll motion Singletary from right to left across the offensive line with one in the slot. And Taylor gets the snap, but do we have flags? No, timeout is called by the Huntsville Hornets. We will keep it right here. Brian, real quick, let's thank some of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible.
Absolutely. This season of Huntsville Hornet football is presented by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. And AB Squared Self-Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility. In Charlie's Used Cars, customer satisfaction is our #1 priority. Huntsville Independent School District focus for our children's unlimited success. In Hartfield Florist, personalizing your events since 1957.
Throwing it to our third member of our crew, Kendall Morris, down on the sidelines. Kendall, a tough opening drive for the Hornets that started off very promising, looking to build off of that here on this drive.
Yeah, they're going to, there's not a whole lot of play happening. I think it's safe to say that is the fastest first quarter I've ever seen. So that's definitely they're going to have to get more possession, just kind of keep the ball moving and hopefully.
Thank you very much, Kendall, down on the sidelines for us. With 10:39 left to go in this second quarter, it is 7-0 Belton. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be tonight. If you're listening in the Huntsville area on 101.7 KSAM, glad to have you with us as well. If you're on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network and the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel enjoying our video stream tonight, glad to have you with us as well. So first down and 10 for the Hornets from their own 48-yard line, moving right to left across your radio dial. 4-man rush coming for Belton. Taylor gets the snap, throwing to Conte, but it's well behind him and low. Incomplete pass there by Austin Taylor, and they'll bring up second down.
Yeah, just a little 5 to 7 yard in route, and Austin was thrown over to his left side and just kind of threw it down and into the ground. Not a good pass there.
So he'll try to recover here on 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets. Peyton Pryor lines up as one of the receivers in the slot on the right side. Savion Conte one-on-one down on the left side of your screen if you're tuning in on the stream. As Taylor gets the snap, looking to the left side, pumps. Now he'll launch this one down the field, looking to go to Conte. Over the shoulder catch, but he cannot hang on to the ball as it pops out at the last second. Hit his hands, but slipped out on the contact he made with the DB.
Oh, my goodness. What a great play-action fake by Austin Taylor. Conte's running a go route here on the near side. Puts it in there perfectly. You just got to hang on to the ball, guys.
So back-to-back incompletions for the Hornets. Turns it over to 3rd down and 10. Hunter Lorenz checks in for the first time tonight. He'll line up on the right side alongside Melton Green, one of the players of the game last week against Bryan, with the Hornets down 7-0 here in the second quarter against the Belton Tigers. Taylor lines up in the shotgun, one back with him. He gets the snap, a high snap, but he corrals it. Here comes the pressure, though, from Belton. He's got to spin out of it. Nope, he'll just slide down back at the 42-yard line. So the right tackle got beat over there on the right side. Austin could just not do anything on that play, and the Hornets will have to punt it back to Belton.
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there. I mean, they had, man alive, Conte wide open, hits him in his hands. You got to bring those balls in, and now it's forcing the Hornets to punt for the second time tonight.
Obviously, Austin having some frustration there on the sideline with how that drive started off promising yet again, but not able to turn much with only 1 first down on that drive. Joseph Mejia is back to punt this one to Belton, back deep to receive it for the Tigers. Trying to find it for him here, but either way, the punt is away. It is caught back at the 28-yard line, running this one to the right sideline before he is bodied at the 35-yard line is Alton McCallum. Cole Schroeder and Shiloh Jones and McCormick Norman were in there on the stop, and that will set Belton up in moderate field position just south of their own 40.
Boy, that was a nasty hit there by Cole Schroeder there on the punt team. My goodness, he flies down the field and absolutely just levels the receiver for Belton. Nice play.
So Belton's got one drive under their belt tonight with 9:37 left to go in the first. And that resulted in a 13-yard touchdown catch by Diego Coleman from Reese Rumfield. Rumfield, he'll line up in the shotgun with one offset as the H-back. He sends one in motion from left to right. He'll hand this one off to his running back in Jay Barola, but he is not going to get far at all. Got back to the current line of scrimmage before a couple of Hornets got to him, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, the Hornets defense, they're doing some good swarming tonight. I mean, all kinds of guys are going to the ball. They had a safety blitz on right there. That certainly helped stop the running back in the back field. Everybody else with pursuit, nice play.
That was J-Bug, Jeremiah Winfrey, that made the stop for the Hornets, as that'll bring up 2nd down from the 34-yard line, 10 yards to go for the Tigers. Rayshawn Peoples slides over a little further on that right side of the offensive line as Rumsfeld gets the snap, play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure breaking down, throws right into the flat. That is caught on the sideline, past the 40, down to the 45-yard line. Angel Guerrero was able to get away as the Hornets brought a lot of pressure there on Rumsfeld, and he read it perfectly for a first down.
Yep, Guerrero's over here wide open. Man alive, you got 2nd and 10, and you got a blitz on, and you got a wide open receiver, and they found him, and they pick up the first.
Lots of folks tuning in on the web stream tonight. Justin Kring, our good friend. Maribel Mata tuning in, as well as some folks from Belton. Glenn Slayton and Clifton Walker, Clifton Walker for the Hornets, Slayton for Belton. Thanks for tuning in, guys. 1st down and 10 from the 45. Rumsfeld gets the snap. Here comes the pressure from Moss. Throws this one into the flat before he is met instantly by Jeremiah Winfrey making the catch. Gino Zecca, only a gain of 1 to bring up 2nd down and 9 with the clock continuing to move.
Yep, Shiloh Jones over there getting physical, keeping them from getting more than that 1 yard. So great play there by the Hornet defense.
And Belton putting together another methodical drive. They had that in their lone drive of the first quarter, like our sideline reporter Kendall Morris alluded to. A very, very quick first quarter, and it's starting to translate here into the second quarter as well. As we near the top of the hour, 7:45 left to go on the game clock. 7-0 Belton, 2nd down and 9 from their own 46. One goes in motion, that's Peoples from left to right. Rumsfeld in the shotgun with 2 on the play clock, gets the snap, hands it off straight ahead to his very speedy running back, and Gino Zecca gets a gain of about 7 on the play to bring up 3rd down and 2 for Belton as they crack into Hornet territory.
Well, that's what they've been doing so well tonight. Belton's running the ball up the middle, and they're picking up big yards every time they do, which is opening up the passing game. I mean, they got a great offense right now.
It's those chunk plays that has helped them so far in this ball game, and the Hornet defense is kind of just taken aback by it. So you do have some younger guys out there, as well as new player to the team, Gage Doris. He lines up as one of the linebackers on the left side of that defensive side. As Rumsfeld gets the snap, hands it off. I think he stopped him short that time. Running that one straight ahead, F.A. Adawanabong. He is short of the marker, 4th down and 1 at the 46. They went for it once on 4th down and were able to convert. This is a gimme for Belton, but that Hornet defense has got to remain standing tall, especially in the trenches.
Well, Belton's going to test the Hornet defense until they're stopped, and obviously they still have the offense out there. They're not too worried about trying to pick up, 1 yard here on this down.
4th down and 1. 6.5 minutes left to go in this second quarter of play. 7-0 Belton. At the 46, Rumsfeld. As this one in the shotgun. 4 receivers as they spread them out. Running this one to the right side. Did he get the line to gain? No, he did not. The Hornets stop him short.
Boy, great play by that Hornet defense. Everybody swarming to the ball. Just a handoff. It wasn't right up the middle. It was kind of over to this right side, our near side over here by the booth, and he comes up short.
Adam Wadabong was just short of the marker. The line to gain was the 46, and that is where the Hornets now take over with great field position. Is this the jolt the Hornets need, down 7-0 as we are halfway through this second quarter? Austin Taylor back out there as the quarterback. Has Marcus Lewis as the H-back on the right side. They'll send Singletary, the tight end, in motion to the left side. Taylor in the gun with 2 receivers, claps, gets the snap, another high one from Parker Jr., and he throws it to his H-back and Marcus Lewis. 50, 45 before he is tackled down just short of the line to gain is Marcus Lewis, an 8-yard catch and run for the sophomore to bring up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, nice play over there. Nice little screen pass over to Marcus Lewis on the right side. Austin Taylor looks him off, dumps it off over on the right, picks up 8 yards on the carry. Good play there.
Back into Belton territory go the Hornets. Inside 6 minutes left, 5:40 on the game clock. Inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth, Carlos Zimmermann here. Alongside of me is Brian Adams. The Hornets on the move, trying to convert another 1st down. Lewis in motion. Taylor gets the high snap, hands it off to Lewis, running this one to the right side. He's got the 1st down. Past the 45 and down near the 40-yard line. They mark him at the 41. It's a gain of 5 for Lewis, and Moka attorneys at law 1st down.
I tell you, one of the really cool things about this Hornet offense this year is they got speed at every skill position, and you just saw it right there.
5:12 left to go in this second quarter. 7-0 Belton. Austin Taylor gets the play call from his coaching staff. He will line up under center, trips receivers to the left, one back. Taylor gets the snap, toss play to the left side. Braylon Phelps slips the initial tackle and tries to slip up a couple more. He does slip up a couple more. Braylon Phelps still going down to the 31-yard line. Man, that's a man's run right there. That is a gain of 9 for Braylon and a 2nd down and 1.
Man, folks, let me tell you what. You talk about 2nd, 3rd, and 4th effort. Braylon Phelps is taking hits left and right and doesn't go down. Picks up another 1st down. Heck of a run by that young man.
So they do give him the 31, which was the line to gain. Thought they'd knocked him out just short, but it is another Moka attorneys at law 1st down for the Hornets. 4:48 left, make it 4:49, and it's 7-0 Belton. But the Hornets are on the move. 1st down and 10. Triple package of receivers to the right as Taylor gets the snap, hands it off to Brown on the delay across the 30, and they mark him down at the 28-yard line, but a modest gain of 3 for the sophomore running back. I'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Hornets. Now they're moving the ball rather methodically, trying to chew up the clock and not give Belton an opportunity, because remember, Brian, Belton does receive the ball to start the second half, as the Hornets did start with it tonight.
Yeah, you know what? This drive right here is really important. The Hornets getting to the end zone. I mean, they have done methodically getting down the field, and they need to put points on the board, tie this game up.
2nd down and officially 8 at the 29. Taylor gets the snap, play action fake, rolling to his left, throws this to his screen guy. This is Jarius Singletary at the 20-yard line. He's got another 1st down. Big run for Jarius Singletary, marked out at the 15-yard line before he was stopped by Wyatt Butler. And another Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law. First down for the Hornets now into the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone.
Oh, man, what a nice play there by the Hornets, picking up that other first down. It's just a little pass over on the left side in the flats. Great run after the catch. First down, Hornets.
Another big play to the tight end, Jarius Singletary, the young sophomore. Something different for the Hornets this year, having that tight end as an option. But it is first down and 10 inside the red zone at the 12. Taylor gets the snap, handed off. Braylon Phelps running this one to the right side, but he is backed up quite a bit. No, still on his feet, but he is going to get swallowed up. No, he's still going. That's going to be a big loss, though, on the play for Braylon Phelps. But not from a lack of trying to get away from the pressure of Belton, but that does back the Hornets out of the red zone back to the 23.
Wow. I mean, you got to love the effort there, no doubt about it, but man alive, you cannot run backwards.
That'll bring up 2nd and 21 now for the Hornets at their own 23-yard line. Clock moving, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second. 7-0 Belton Tigers. Making the 2.5-hour drive over here to Huntsville, and the home team right now trying to answer back after their earlier score on the opening drive. Lewis in motion from right to left. He'll line up as the slot on the left side as Taylor gets the snap. Good protection rolling to his left. Forced to stiff off one man, has to get rid of it. And it falls to the turf incomplete. Not intentional grounding as there was a receiver in the area in Marcus Lewis, but that will bring up a critical 3rd down and 21 for the Hornets. The line to gain is the 2.
Yeah, the Hornets got to put points on the board on this drive. I mean, they've had 2 really good drives, the opening drive and here in the second drive, but man, they've got to get closer for Mejia and or put it in the end zone.
And the line marker to gain is the 2, so they got a long way to go. It's 3rd down and 21. 3 receivers out there for the Hornets. Hunter Lorenz, Milton Green III, and Marcus Lewis. One back with Austin Taylor is Braylon Phelps. 3:16 left to go. Play clock is down to 5, so Taylor's got to move with some urgency here and get this snap off before losing more yardage. He claps, gets the snap with 1 on the play clock, staying in the pocket, stepping up, fires this one to the end zone, and it is caught! Touchdown, Milton Green III!
What a play! Austin Taylor to Milton Green, right in the center of the end zone. My goodness, what a play.
Austin Taylor with a dart 23 yards right to Milton Green III. Looked a lot like the throw that Eric Schmid had in the national championship to another number 2 in Ife Adey. Wow, that was so cool there from Austin Taylor. Well composed in the pocket, and now it's time for the Nelson Amias Collision Center extra point here from Joseph Mejia. He kicks it through the uprights and is good. A MRC Creekside touchdown from Austin Taylor over to Milton Green III, and the Hornets have tied it up with 3:10 left to go in the second. We'll step aside and take a quick break for 30 seconds. We must pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, 101.7 KSAM Huntsville, and on the KSAM mobile app, Sting 'em Hornets.
Did you know a doctor's prescription is not needed to begin physical therapy? This allows you to begin therapy sooner without having to wait for a doctor's appointment to obtain your prescription. Since optimal physical therapy outcomes are obtained when treatment is started earlier, sooner really is better. Dallas Williams and the team at Physical Therapy Associates was voted Best Physical Therapist in the Huntsville Items Reader's Choice Awards for the 6th year in a row. So when you make your PT choice, choose the best. Physical Therapy Associates, PTAclinic.com.
Hometown proud, Hornet strong. KSAM is your hometown radio station.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this second quarter on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. It is 7-7 after the Hornets score on a 23-yard strike from Austin Taylor to Milton Green III. And it's time for the Diana K. Barnes kickoff as Joseph Mejia boots this one away, taken by Belton at their own 20-yard line, but the Hornets get to him quickly. Flags fly in as the ball popped out.
Fumble on the play.
And the helmet popped off of one player for Belton, who was the one that took the kick. And it looked like the ball popped out there on the far sideline. Who is this going to go to? Huntsville says they have it, but flags also did fly in on the play. This refereeing crew is talking things over in a tie ball game. This is critical, this call here.
You know, typically on a kick return, it's usually on the return team. But the flag didn't go out until they were all in the pile over there on the far side next to the Belton bench. So, not sure yet.
Refereeing crew has still not made any judgments so far. Head coach Rodney Southern is out on the field. It is Belton football. He was standing south of the Conference USA logo out there on the field. So it is Belton ball. They pick up the flag. So I believe the one that returned it for Belton was Cole Hazler. But either way, Belton will have the ball here in the remaining moments of this second quarter of play to try and respond after the Hornets scored. They mark it at the 30-yard line of Belton, moving left to right across your radio dial. 3 receivers coming up here for the quarterback in Reese Rumfield. And he gets the snap. Hands this one off, running this one to the left side. Actually, no, I think Rumfield kept it himself, and he was swallowed up by a couple Hornets in the backfield. Good for a Hartfield Flores sack.
I tell you what, I believe that touchdown, Carlos, has fired up this Hornet defense, man. They are running around with a bounce in their step, fired up and putting some hits on folks.
So Rumfield is set back here on 2nd down and 12 after the Hartfield Flores quarterback sacked by a couple of Hornets. He lines up in the shotgun with 4 receivers. He gets the snap. Big step drop back here. Now steps up, rolling to his right with Schroeder bearing down on him way downfield, and it's caught at the 45-yard line. The Hornets secondary kind of broke down there on the play, making that big catch for Belton. Big 85, Diego Coleman, who had the touchdown, and that has got Belton moving.
Man, that is a great pass there by Rumsfeld. I mean, he is rolling. He's got a defender in his face, throws it downfield for a big first down. Great catch. Nice play there by Belton.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go on the game clock. Tie game 7-7 here at Bauer Stadium. Rumfield in the shotgun with 4 receivers. He'll drop back, looking to throw once again. Pressure breaking down, throws over the middle, tipped up in the air. Dangerous ball there. Intended receiver Rayshon Peoples just off of his hands. That stops the clock inside 2 minutes to bring up 2nd and 10 down at the 42-yard line of Huntsville.
Yeah, I think Rumfeld had a little heat on that ball. I mean, his receiver was only about 7 yards away and just smoked one in there. Got to have a little bit more touch when those receivers are close.
Coming up, the Northside Baptist Church halftime report as a timeout has been taken on the field by Belton. That's their first of 3, and we'll take it with them on a University Heights Baptist Church timeout. Minute 59 left to go in the second. Tie game 7-7 on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This is BJ McMichael, and I am a proud 1993 Hornet graduate and 1998 Bearcat graduate. I am also the Minister of Students and Outreach at University Heights Baptist Church. Here at University Heights, we are connected to Christ and the community. We also offer small groups and activities for every age and stage. Be sure to check us out online at uhbc.net or download our UHBC app in the Apple or Android store today. Sting 'em, Hornets!
We are back to play here very quickly out of the timeout. 1st down and 10 on an 13-yard catch and run for Belton. So that'll bring up 1st down and 10 near in the red zone at the 29-yard line. Clock moving in a minute 39. Tie game 7-7. Rumfield gets the snap, hands it off straight ahead. A lot of room in front of the running back down to the 15-yard line. F.A. Edamwadabong makes another 1st down to the 16 officially for Belton as the Hornets were not ready for that big run.
Nope, and again, that's kind of in the B gap, just right up the middle. And again, that's been difficult for the Hornets this whole first half to stop.
So 1st down and 10 from the 16. Rumfield in the shotgun. Fakes the give. No, he went back to Edamwadabong that time, but the Hornets read that one. Shiloh Jones, amongst others, making the stop there on Edamwadabong along with Kadarian Easley, and that'll stop him for a loss on the play to bring up 2nd and 11. Zach Moss also in on the stop. 1 minute left to go here in this second quarter in a tie game. 7-7. Rumfield, he'll line up in the shotgun with 4 receivers. He'll drop back on 4 steps, look to throw, fires to the right side, picked up into the air and incomplete. Back in coverage, Brent Carroll, intended receiver for the Hornets, for the Tigers, Isaac Abel.
Yeah, Abel just running a deep out route, and those are timing passes, but give Brent Carroll a lot of credit. He was right there on it to be able to knock that ball away.
3rd down and 11 for the Tigers. 53 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Ball at the Huntsville 17-yard line. If they're not able to convert on 3rd down, they do give their kicker, Cole Angel, a chance here for a kick to try and have the lead going into the locker room as Rumfield has the ball, gets it, shotgun, looking to throw over the middle. That is caught. Oh, no, it's not. Big hit, Shiloh Jones.
Oh, my goodness.
On Diego Coleman to render the ball incomplete, and Coleman is slow to get up.
I mean, Shiloh Jones puts his shoulder right in the midsection of that wide receiver and jars the ball loose, and he is still down. Wow, what a hit.
Big hit by Shiloh Jones, and obviously we hope Diego Coleman is okay, the intended receiver on that one. That stops the clock at 46 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Brian, while they tend to him, let's thank some more of our sponsors who made this broadcast possible.
Absolutely. We want to thank McWilliams & Sons Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. We're not comfortable till you are. In MRC Creekside Retirement Community, a healthy living senior community. And Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law. For your estate planning, real estate, or business law needs, call Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law, serving Huntsville since 1971. And this season of Huntsville Hornet football is presented by Bill Fick. No bull, just good deals.
That's right. Diego Coleman did hop up under his own power. That was good to see as he walks off the field. Hopefully get to see him back in this ballgame. But, man, again, a huge hit by Shiloh Jones as here comes the field goal unit. No field goal unit? They're going to leave the offense out there is Belton.
Wow.
With 46 seconds and the line to gain is the 6. They've converted 1 4th down this evening and trying to do more here. Or will they try to maybe catch the Hornets offside as well to try and get a little bit closer to that line to gain? So we'll see. 4th down and 11. 1 out of the backfield, and we have got whistles coming in, and the Hornets. No, it's a flag on the play brought to you by A&D Propane, and this is going to go against Belton, a false start.
I don't understand why they didn't have their kicker out there with 43 seconds left in the game. I'd think they'd want to try to put some points on the board with their kicking game, but here you go.
Of course, Northside Baptist Church halftime report coming your way next. We'll hear from head coach Rodney Southern with Kendall Morris down the sidelines and give you first half stats and analysis in the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. In motion, Angel Guerrero. He'll line up in the slot on the left side as Rumfield looks to throw. Looking to the left side. Pocket collapsing on him. Rolling to his left. Players in pursuit of him. Rumfield gets it off at the last second, going up to try and make the catch. It's picked off by the Hornets. Running this one back. Jacob Ruffin, 20, 25. One man to beat. He stiffs one block, trying to stay on his feet, but Jacob Ruffin, with 27 seconds left to go in the second quarter, forces a critical turnover, and the Hornets have it.
What a play, folks. I mean, my goodness, Rumfield just got cut in half. Throws an interception. There is a flag on the far side. Oh, my goodness.
Is there?
Yes, there is. I mean, Shiloh Jones had about a 30-yard sprint towards Rumfield, and as soon as he released it, he got cut in half.
Well, the Hornet offense is out there, so maybe this is something on the run back. I think they're going to call, this is against Belton.
Oh, my goodness. I was waiting for a roughing the passer call, but man alive.
They call unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers. Now, with 27 seconds left and 2 timeouts remaining for the Hornets, the ball is going to be placed here a lot closer to their end of the field.
We talked about the physicality, Carlos, and man alive in this second quarter, they are putting some serious hits on Belton. Man.
Tie game 7-7. 27 seconds left to go here in the second. And the Hornets have it at their own 47. Great field position to try and maybe have the lead going into the locker room, whether it be by 3 or by 7. Taylor empties the backfield with trips receivers to the left, one out to the right. He gets the snap, looking to throw with a 4-man rush. Staying in the pocket, fires this one up on a deep ball. Looking to go to Braylon Phelps, but it falls to the turf. Incomplete. Back in coverage, Luke Flores for Belton, 4-on-4, and that will bring up second down.
You know what? I love that play call there by Austin Taylor. They get an interception, and the first thing he does is try to airmail one, put the dagger in their heart right before halftime. I love it. Great call. Unfortunately, it was incomplete, but I still love the look.
Stops the clock at 21 seconds left to go, so the Hornets do not have to use a timeout. It's second down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. optimal field goal range would be about the 25-yard line. That'd be a 42-yard try for Joseph Mejia. That's the target line for the Hornets. Empty backfield as Taylor gets the snap, throws on a short little seam route here to Braylon Phelps. He gets it across the 50 into Belton territory, trying to stretch forward. And a timeout should be called here by the Hornets, stopping the clock at 17 seconds. That's their second of 3. They're short of the first down. It'll be third down and roughly 3 for Huntsville, with 17 seconds left to go in this second quarter of play.
You know, they've got enough time to run at least 2 pass plays and get your kick team out there. But, man alive, I tell you what, you talking about stepping up your defense. I mean, these guys are being incredibly physical out there, and man, it's contagious. You see everybody excited. The offense doing well. It's fun to watch.
Shiloh Jones has been the playmaker there on the defensive side. A couple of big hits and a quarterback hit, one of those on Rumfield that forced the interception. That play broke down from the beginning. As we, on the video stream, take a look at the standings so far. Randall has jumped out to an early 2-0 lead in amongst teams in the district and non-district play. Lake Creek right there with them. Brenham, Lamar Consolidated, and Huntsville each at 1-1, with Montgomery and Rudder at 0-2. All teams in action tonight. We'll keep an eye on those scores and check on that in our Northside Baptist Church halftime report. 3rd down and 3 from the Belton 46. Another empty backfield for Austin Taylor, looking to air it out once again. As he claps, gets the snap. 3-man rush. What do we have here? Flags fly in. Might be false start on Huntsville.
Yeah, that's the indication.
And indeed is the case. So the Hornets, instead of 3rd down and 3, they will back up 5 to make it a 3rd down and 8. So another costly penalty for the Hornets, brought to you by A&D Propane. They have 1 timeout remaining. The clock's not going to move because it was stopped on the earlier timeout. So Hornets now backed up to their own 49-yard line. Got to get it beyond the sticks, and maybe even a little bit further if you want to get into optimal field goal range for Joseph Mejia.
The deep out route would be perfect right about now.
3rd down and 8 for the Hornets. Play clock down to 10. Phelps motions to the left side as the lone receiver. Taylor gets the snap. He'll take it on a quarterback draw, running this one straight ahead. 45, and he has got the first down before he is leveled at the 41. The Hornets will be forced to burn their final time out with 10 seconds. They do get the Moke and Moke attorneys at law first down. With 10 seconds left, I'm thinking here, Brian, you got to find an out route. Make the catch and get out of bounds, set up Joseph Mejia for the kick.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to throw the ball in the center of the field because you'll run out of time. You want to find the sidelines, and you want to get downfield enough so your last play of the first half, you have an opportunity to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown. So, yeah, they got their work cut out for us with 10 seconds left in this first half.
But a nice run there by Austin Taylor, not shying away from the danger he puts himself in that situation. But on the quarterback draw, he's able to get the yardage he needed and then some, down to the 41-yard line. 10 seconds remaining in a tie game. 7-7 between Huntsville and Belton. Man, this has been quite the exciting ball game so far. Belton got it started early with their opening drive touchdown after the Hornets were forced away on the opening drive of the game. And then just a few moments ago, a Jacob Ruffin interception of Reese Rumfield that has turned the tide for the Hornets and have them in position to try and have the lead going into the locker room. Remember last year, Belton took care of the Hornets in that first half resoundingly. So this is a sight for sore eyes if you are a Hornet fan. This team is feeling pretty good out there right now as it's 1st down and 10 from the Belton 41-yard line. Moving right to left across your radio dial. 3 receivers up here for Austin Taylor to go for. With 10 seconds left, he's got to get this out quickly and get to the sidelines. Taylor staying in the pocket, rolling here to his left. He's going to take off and just run with it himself. He's out of bounds at the 34. 3 seconds left. I don't think that's enough for Mejia to come out and maybe try a field goal.
Got a flag down.
We have a flag in the backfield, and the early indication from head coach Brett Sniffen of Belton says that is against Huntsville. Flag brought to you by A&D Propane out at around the 42-yard line. If this is against the Hornets, then you just got to try and air it out. It looks like it's a holding call against Huntsville, and that is indeed the case.
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, again, these little mental mistakes, these penalties cost you drives. And an opportunity to put points on the board right before halftime. Now it's just, basically Hail Mary if that's what they decide to do.
Can obviously also just decide to maybe just run the ball here on this one, or maybe Austin Taylor just take a knee and we'll take it to the locker room tied at 7. Before we get to that, timeout taken by the Belton Tigers with 3 seconds left to go before we get to first down and 20. Brian, before we wrap up this second quarter of play, we can thank more of our wonderful sponsors.
Absolutely. We want to thank first Franklin Financial, helping our neighbors to do life since 1941, and Nelson and Maya's Collision Center, honest work and quality service, and Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. Advantage Specialties. Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville, and Murray Insurance and Financial Services, an agency you can trust.
So in this timeout here taken by Belton, that was their first, or actually their second of the half. Obviously going to try and talk things over here. I'm curious to see what Huntsville's going to decide to do here, whether maybe just do a simple handoff to Braylon Phelps, take a knee, or maybe try to air one out. You never know what can happen. Austin Taylor's shown he's got an arm. He threw that dart for the lone touchdown of the night for the Hornets, 23 yards. This one, he has to get down half of a collegiate-sized football field.
Yep, and half of the linebackers in secondary for Belton are about 20 yards off the ball.
So it looks like only a 3-man rush coming for Belton here on the final play of this second half. Taylor will throw it over the middle. It is caught by Conte on a pitch around play. Running this one, Braylon Phelps down the sideline. He needs a block, but he is just short of the end zone. Oh, man, the hook and ladder play by Braylon Phelps and Savion Conte almost works to perfection. Man, Rodney Southern went to the bag of tricks there,
Yeah, he did.
and it almost paid off, but the Hornets do fall short of the end zone about 5 yards, and that takes us to the locker room. But before we get there, Kendall Morris is going to be getting situated here with head coach Rodney Southern before we send things to the locker room. Looking for Kendall down there right now, as man, that would have been absolutely huge if Huntsville was going to be able to get that play to work to perfection. She is standing by with one of our school resource officers in Lanehurst, waiting for Rodney Southern to get to her, and once we get done with them, we'll transition to the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. A wicked way to end the first half, but the Hornets and Tigers deadlocked in a battle, 7-7. Let's send you down to the field. Kendall Morris is standing by with head coach Rodney Southern.
All right, Coach, you know, that was a really quick first half, each team getting one possession. How do you think that affected the second quarter?
Well, I don't think it had any effect because both teams were trying to run the ball, and they took 4 minutes, and we took about 7 minutes.
All right, and going in to this quarter, you know, ending at the half was such a big, explosive play, even down there. How do you think that'll affect the locker room atmosphere?
It won't affect anything because that's over now. We got to get ready for the second half.
All right, and just going, you're good to go. You're good to go, Coach.
He's ready to go talk to his players after what quite the first half that was. Kendall Morris down on the sidelines for us. Here, tie game, 7-7 as we move to halftime here, live from Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas. We'll step aside and take a break. The Northside Baptist Church halftime report is on the way next on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, live from Huntsville.
TxHsfb Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They are a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. TxHsfb Urgent Care Clinic offers a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at TxHsbUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's TxHsb Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South, near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Looking for something sporty and great on gas? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. Turn heads and fill up less often with a sporty new fuel-efficient Ford crossover like the ever-popular Ford Bronco. Orders for 2024 Broncos are now open. Or check out the built-tough Ford F-Series trucks, including the all-new Ford F-150s. Bill Fick Ford, where customer satisfaction comes first. And there's no bull, just good deals. Hurry in today or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Nelson and Maya's Collision has been proudly serving Walker County since 1999. Within walking distance from Sam Houston State University, they pride themselves in offering their services to you for your students to get their vehicle back to pre-loss condition and back on the road. Come see Nelson and Maya's Collision off Sycamore Avenue for all your automotive paint and body needs. That's Nelson and Maya's Collision, a proud supporter of Hornet football. Call them at 936-439-4545.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
I'm Jerry Larson at Reliable Auto Parts, your auto parts plus store in Huntsville, Texas, having great products, excellent quality, and outstanding prices. This is what you can expect from Reliable Parts, where you can purchase all your car care products, maintenance supplies, and auto parts. Our services and in-house store offerings are designed to keep your vehicle and motorized machine in proper working condition. Reliable Parts, your auto parts store, 1011 11th Street, Huntsville, 295-5747.
TWFG and More Insurance has been proudly serving the Huntsville and Walker County area since 2003. Ranked number 1 in Texas as an independently owned insurance provider, our independence affords us the freedom to shop insurance carriers and coverages that best suits our client-specific needs. TWFG offers personal and commercial, life, health, and flood insurance. Call Waylon Moore at 936-293-8121 or drop by 1212 10th Street in Huntsville, Texas. At TWFG and More Insurance, our policy is caring.
It's always game time at Gamers Grove, Huntsville's friendly local game store located at 1212 14th Street. Family owned and operated since 2012, Gamers Grove carries a wide range of tabletop games and accessories for everyone. Board games, card games, miniatures, and more. With a huge game room open for free casual gaming and exciting competitive events, Gamers Grove provides a friendly place where people can play games, make friends, and become a part of an ever-growing community. That's Gamers Grove, located at 1212 14th Street in Huntsville.
Proud supporter of Huntsville High School, Danny Doherty State Farm in Huntsville covers all your business, auto, home, life, and renter's insurance needs. Call or stop by the office and get a quote today. They will find the right policy to fit your needs. Call Danny Doherty State Farm Insurance at 936-295-2067. That's 936-295-2067. Or visit them at 2914 Montgomery Road in Huntsville.
Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville has immediate openings for service technicians. ASE certified technicians are preferred but not required. Service technicians pay $15 an hour to $30 an hour as well, depending on your skill level. Looking for a great career? Wiesner in Huntsville is looking for service technicians, and complete benefits are included. So go by today and apply. Take exit 117 on I-45 North just past 11th Street in Huntsville. Wiesner Huntsville is hiring.
Huntsville ISD is the best place for children to be. We offer a full-day pre-K center to advanced career and college options, along with a variety of extracurricular activities and award-winning fine arts, band and athletics programs, an excellent child nutrition and bus transportation services, bilingual ESL and GT programs, special education services, and a career and technical education program that provides multiple certification and licensing options for students. Visit huntsville-isd.org. It's a great day to be a Hornet. We're building champions, everyone, every day.
Your brand is your business. Shop local with Advantage Specialties, where you will get service with a personal touch. Hello, I'm Stephanie Pitts, owner and operator of Advantage Specialties. Advantage Specialties offers screen printing and embroidery on site. Let Advantage Specialties get you ready for your next event with cups, apparel, caps, pins, and everything else you could need. Go to AdvantageSpecialties.com or call our team at 936-291-3222 to start that order now. Sting 'em Hornets!
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels. You can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes, right here in Huntsville, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Diana and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is the Northside Baptist Church Hornets High School Halftime Report. Here's Brian Adams, Kendall Morris, and the voice of the Hornets, Carlos Zimmermann.
7-7 in Huntsville, Texas, between the Huntsville Hornets and the Belton Tigers on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. As we welcome you back inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth alongside Brian Adams, the former Hornet quarterback. Kendall Morris down on the sidelines for us. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. We welcome you to the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. Back and forth between Belton and Huntsville in that first half. Brian, the Belton Tigers were able to strike first early on in that half, but then the Hornets started to find their stride on a beautiful strike from Austin Taylor to Melton Green to tie the game up. And then right there before they went into the locker room, almost a big chunk play to try and have the lead going into the locker room. Just fell short, but a lot of momentum on the side of Huntsville right now as they're in the halftime break.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Momentum is everything, and the Hornets have it on their side right now. You know, Belton had success running the ball up the middle, picking up big chunks of yard. That helped him get that first score of the night. But, man, let me tell you what, the play of Shiloh Jones in that Hornet defense, man, is electrifying. Those guys are cutting people in half, making big plays, interception on a big hit, and then Austin Taylor and Milton Green III, I mean, is lighting it up. And you got to love it as a Hornet fan. Obviously, we're knotted up at 7 here at halftime. And as you just explained a while ago, that hook and ladder was 4 yards shy of going into the end zone with no time left in the first half. So I love the effort. I love the play calling by Rodney Southern's coaching staff and the play by this Hornet defense.
Absolutely. You look at the matchup that these two teams had last year over in Belton. It was nothing like this. Belton took the win 41-28 last year, and I'm trying to pull it up here. If I can find it, if they give me a box score when we went into the locker room, they're not going to give it to me. But it was definitely not this when we went to halftime last year. I remember that much. So both of these teams have brought in different kinds of looking offenses this year. Of course, Belton, they're working with a new quarterback, Reese Rumfield. He is a transfer from the Temple area. So this is a guy that's trying to learn this system that head coach Brett Sniffen has in Belton. And the Hornets have done a good job being able to keep him at bay, but obviously he's a two-way athlete at a quarterback. He can run the ball. We've seen that tonight. He can also throw the ball really well. The Hornet defense has got to continue to clamp down on them and put that pressure on him, because when they do that, he's going to be flustered.
Yeah, 100%. And you're right. He is a heck of an athlete, Rumfeld. I mean, you can see his composure there in the pocket as the quarterback for Belton. He's got a heck of an arm. He's got good vision. I mean, he's making some good throws downfield. And but again, man, the Hornet defense has really stepped it up in the second quarter to shut Rumfeld's down pretty well there in the first half. Man, a heck of a ball game we got so far.
And then we talked about it during when we were off the air here. Austin Taylor, he looks so composed in the pocket. It's so different than what he was last year. I can't really tell you a time where he was very comfortable stepping up in the pocket, and that you have to have that as a quarterback, as the field general. But his vision downfield has been a lot better this year and has shown really well in this ball game so far. We didn't really get to see it last week because you and I were out of town with Sam Houston when we were at Brigham Young, and we didn't really get to see the Hornets out there on the field against Bryan, but I guarantee that gave him the confidence boost he needed, and now he sees it now in this ball game against the Tigers.
You just said the key word, confidence. And you give a quarterback confidence and protection and give him a chance to go through his progressions, he's going to eat you alive. And it is so much fun to watch Austin Taylor just kind of mature into the position. Last year he was the starter as a sophomore, did really well in the beginning, got hurt. So then the rest of the season was kind of in flux. You know, they went through a couple of quarterback changes throughout the year last year. This year he has separated himself to make himself the clear starter. And that confidence level you talk about, Carlos, man, you cannot put a price on that and what that does for you.
If you're tuning in on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, welcome into the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. Also, if you're on the FM airwaves across Huntsville and Walker County on 101.7 KSAM and worldwide on the KSAM mobile app. Carlos Zimmermann here alongside Brian Adams inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth. Down on the field right now are the GGs, the Grenadier Guard, and the Huntsville Hornet Military Marching Band. If you are watching on the stream, you're enjoying their halftime performance for the crowd in attendance here this evening at Bauer Stadium in Huntsville. Obviously, this another game here at Bowers with the new stadium on the way. I mean, if you guys have been following on social media and everything, if you follow Rodney Southern on Twitter, you saw that they had the lights on out there the other night. I can taste it. I can taste it, Brian. We are almost there. Hoping to get in there very, very soon, if not next week, the week after. That's really how close we are at this point. But It's going to be great if the Hornets can continue this wave of momentum and let that new stadium fuel them as well, but obviously still a second half of football to get done here tonight before all is said and done.
You know what? I want to say something real quick. You talk about this incredible stadium that the Hornets are going to have here in a week or two. You know what? You got to thank the community of Huntsville. It was such a big deal and such a wonderful thing that they passed that bond for this independent school district, because everybody got a facelift. All the campuses got a facelift of some sort. The Hornets get a brand new sports complex. You got to thank Rodney Southern. You got to thank Dr. Shepard. You got to thank the school board. But again, the community of Huntsville coming together, realizing that these kids needed this. My hat is off to this community. I love this place, and I'm going to love being in that new stadium.
I just want to stop talking about it. I want to get in there, and I know we will get in there very, very soon. About 15 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in halftime in a tie game, 7-7 between the Huntsville Hornets and the Belton Tigers on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. We're going to step aside and take a break. Coming up next, we're going to hear from our friends at HISD and our good friend Shannon Hollis. She's got a special Friday night edition of Hornets Nest coming up next here on the Northside Baptist Church Halftime Report and 101.7 KSAM and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Stop any of the guys coming off the field at halftime, and most would tell you they need the rest. There's been a lot of helmet clashing and pad slapping in the first half. They need to rest and recuperate for the second half. We all need rest from the bruises and hard knocks that life can sometimes deliver. I want to suggest you come out to Northside this Sunday. Take a break from the playing field of life. Rest, recuperate, clear your mind. Make a plan for the new week ahead. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening?
It's time to stir up the Hornets' nest. Here's Shannon Hollis.
Happy Friday Night Lights, Hornet Nation fans. Thanks for tuning in and listening to the broadcast of tonight's football game here on KSAM Radio. Here's what's buzzing in HISD. Parents, please turn in those free or reduced price school meal applications for your child for this new school year. The carryover eligibility from last school year will expire on September the 27th, and then if the student is not qualified, they will be charged for lunch. Breakfast and dinner are offered free to all students in Huntsville ISD each school day, but lunch is not. So get those applications turned in immediately if you haven't already done so. The quickest and most efficient way is with the online application, and that link can be found on the district website. Forms can also be downloaded from the website or picked up from the administration building, the Child Nutrition Services Department, or from any of our campuses. Just click on the School Meals tab on the district website for more information or contact the Child Nutrition Services Department today. Calling all little dancers, the Grenadier Guard drill team Little Gigi's Dance Clinic is here. The clinic is intended for children age 4 years old to 5th grade. The clinic will be held in the Huntsville High School Paul Bowen Gym tomorrow morning, Saturday, September the 9th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Family show-offs will be at noon. The cost is $45 pre-registration per dancer or $50 at the door in the morning. The fee will include a clinic t-shirt, light snack, and a craft. Little GGs will learn pregame and stand routines to prepare for their performance with the Big GGs on next Friday, September the 15th at 7:30 p.m. For payment information and registration form, find the post shared on the district Facebook page and website. The Huntsville High School cheerleaders will be hosting their Little Stingers Cheer Clinic for children in grades kindergarten through 6th grade next Saturday, September the 16th from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in the Huntsville High School Paul Bowen Gym. Showcase will be from 11:30 to 12 noon. Participants will spend the clinic learning cheerleader skills and a routine to perform at the Hornet varsity football game on Friday, September the 22nd, and later this fall at their UIL state show-offs. For all the details, please visit the district website and Facebook page. We invite everyone to KSAM's Hornet Nation Coaches Show each Monday evening at 7 p.m. from the Huntsville Chick-fil-A. So come on out, grab a bite to eat, and listen to Coach Southern and our Hornet players chat it up with the KSAM crew to talk about all things Hornet football. We can't wait to see you all there. Huntsville ISD is hiring. We invite you to check out our job vacancies and apply today to come help us build champions. We currently have an opening for Director of Finance. If you have a strong background in accounting, finance, or business-related experience, especially in school finance, or you know someone who does, we'd love to have you apply to join our team. We're also still needing bus drivers. Bus driver starting pay is almost $20 an hour. If you know someone looking for a flexible part-time job with morning or afternoon hours or both, please send them our way. We also provide driver training. Come drive our Hornet champions. And we sure could use substitutes really bad. If you are a retired teacher, college student, or anyone interested who has a flexible or part-time schedule, please apply today. The substitute pay rate recently increased based on the amount of days you work and any certifications you may hold. As one of the largest employers in our community, Huntsville ISD is a wonderful place to be and work and serve the children of Huntsville. We hope you enjoy listening to the rest of tonight's game here on KSAM. Good luck, Hornets. Let's sting them. It's a great day to be a Hornet. We are building champions. Every one, every day.
Halftime is an opportunity for teams to rest from the events of the first half and get a plan for the future of the second half. Broadcasters are busy analyzing what has already happened, while coaches are planning strategies and making changes, but the final score is yet to be determined. We want a Hornet victory in the future. Life is a lot like a football game. We all have a past that we cannot change, and we don't know what the future will bring. There's something unique about life in the future. Jesus is already there. You can trust him with the plan of your future life. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening?
As the Huntsville Hornet Military Marching Band continues to play for the fans in attendance down on the field here at Bauer Stadium, we welcome you back here into the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. Carlos Zimmermann and Brian Adams here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Big thank you to our friend Shannon Hollis at HISD for her special edition of Hornet's Nest. As the Hornets and Belton Tigers, they are tied in a deadlock, 7-7, as they are in the locker room right now. I'm sure they're both head coaches, and head coach Rodney Southern and head coach Brent Sniffen, making the adjustments that they need to make going into the second half, because now we've got a shootout on our hands at this point. 7-7 going into the second half. Belton has the ball to start the second half of play. Brian, firstly, how much of an advantage is that for Belton, because Hornets had the momentum going into the locker room that kind of evens the playing field back out? And then your keys to the second half for Huntsville.
Well, you know, honestly, in my opinion, it depends on the defense for the Hornets. You know, the Hornets went in with the momentum, and their defensive play in that second quarter was unbelievable. If they can come out on that first drive in the second half and stop Belton and then force them to punt the ball or go for it on fourth down, I think Belton's going to be in trouble the second half. The keys to victory, I think, for the second half, again, keep those penalties down to a minimum. Those are drive killers. We talk about that all the time. And again, I think Austin Taylor, just again, gaining that confidence and knowing that when he lets that ball fly, it's going to be in that receiver's hands, and they complete that pass, and they got to move the chains, and they've got to close out drives. When they get deep in their opponent's territory, they've got to put it in the end zone. And they do that, it's going to be a Hornet victory.
With about 8 minutes left to go on the Northside Baptist Church halftime report as the Huntsville Hornet Military Marching Band exits the field. We're going to step aside and take another break. When we come back, we will take a look around on the high school football scoreboard and see what is happening around District 10 in Region 3 of 5A Division 2, as well as around the area here in Southeast Texas. The high school football scoreboard is coming up next here on the Northside Baptist Church halftime show on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? I was looking at the old fighter jet located at the Hearts Museum in our city. I noticed a small antenna on the nose of the aircraft. There was a warning printed below it. Warning, antenna must be in proper position to function. Once in proper position, the device can be used to locate the aircraft by radar. Its ability is hampered by the fact that it must be in just the right position to function. I'm so glad that position doesn't matter when it comes to Jesus knowing my location. He knows where I am all the time. He can lead me wherever I am, no matter my position. All I have to do is call out to him, and he's by my side. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here on the Northside Baptist Church halftime report as the teams are returning to the field, getting ready for the second half of play here in the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Alongside of me is Brian Adams, taking a look at the high school football scoreboard and around 5A Division II, Region 3, District 10. Man, we have got a lot of good ball games. 5 of them underway as we speak. Make that 6 of them that are underway right now as we speak. Looking at the matchup between the Montgomery Bears and the Dayton Broncos, it is 39-7 Dayton with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter of play down in Dayton. So Dayton, the Broncos, running away with that ball game against Montgomery. Richmond Randall is pitching a shutout right now against Columbia. It's 22-0 as they go to the second quarter of play. So a very hot start for Richmond Randall. They're poised to have a really good year this year. Waller has just taken the lead on Lake Creek, 17-13 with 9 minutes left to go in the second. That is huge for a Lake Creek team that comes off of a district title last year. The Brenham Cubs lead the Bryan Vikings at Merrill Green 21-14 with 3.5 minutes left to go in the second over there. And Brian Rudder and Elgin just went to half. 20-7 is the lead in favor of the Rudder Rangers. And one game for the district will not get underway until tomorrow night. Down at Butler Stadium, Lamar Consolidated is on the road taking on the Westbury Huskies. Looking at who the Hornets are going to be up against next week in the Clear Springs Chargers, they'll welcome them here to Huntsville, and they are currently leading Klein Forest 17-5. Yes, 5 in a football game with 8.5 minutes left to go in the third over there. And then around the area in Southeast Texas, Trinity currently down to Hardin, 14-0 over in Hardin. That is the score over there. Up to our north in Madisonville, they hold a 19-0 lead over Fairfield at the halftime break. Also looking around in the area, Anderson Shiro playing on the road at Snook tonight. They lead the Blue Jays, oh boy, 52-0 in the third quarter with 4 minutes left to go over there. Out to our east in Livingston, the Lions currently down to Palestine at home, 14-7 over there. And then lastly, our friends to the south in New Waverly, they are down to Anahuac at the halftime break, 19-14. And that's a look at your high school football scoreboard here in the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. That does it for the halftime report. When we come back in just a few short minutes, we will have the second half of play live from Bauer Stadium on the SHSU campus in beautiful Huntsville, Texas. We are tied at 7 between Belton and Huntsville. The second half is coming up next on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This has been the Northside Baptist Church Hornets Halftime Report. Stay tuned for more Huntsville High School football on KSAM. This is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi there. I'm just a homeowner enjoying my new screen patio built by Sandal Renovation and Patio. Clint Sandal handled all the details, including 3D design and HOA submissions, securing approval in just 3 days. Sandal Renovation and Patio completed our project on budget and weeks ahead of schedule. Whether it's a new patio, kitchen, bathroom update, or your next home, start your home improvement project with a free estimate from the right builder. See our patio and examples at sandalrenovations.com.
Did you know a doctor's prescription is not needed to begin physical therapy? This allows you to begin therapy sooner without having to wait for a doctor's appointment to obtain your prescription. Since optimal physical therapy outcomes are obtained when treatment is started earlier, sooner really is better. Dallas Williams and the team at Physical Therapy Associates was voted Best Physical Therapist in the Huntsville Items Reader's Choice Awards for the 6th year in a row. So when you make your PT choice, choose the best. Physical Therapy Associates, PTAclinic.com.
Looking for something sporty and great on gas? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. Turn heads and fill up less often with a sporty new fuel-efficient Ford crossover like the ever-popular Ford Bronco. Orders for 2024 Broncos are now open. Or check out the Built Tough Ford F-Series trucks, including the all-new Ford F-150s. Bill Fick Ford, where customer satisfaction comes first. And there's no bull, just good deals. Hurry in today or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Are you thinking of selling, buying, or investing? This is Frank Oliveris, United States Marine Corps veteran with Pinnacle Realty. From my family to yours, we want to say thank you to all the friends and families for trusting us with your vision and dream for the past 13 years. Remember, to our family, relationship matters, and friends turn into family. Give me a call, Frank Oliveris, for your real estate needs today. 936-577-6419 or 936-661-1575. Thank you, and we love you in Christ Jesus.
License number TACLB 42958E. Don't sweat it. Stay cool with Texas True Comfort. Texas True Comfort will fix your broken AC system quickly any day of the week with no overtime fees. They can lower your cooling bills and keep your home cool and comfortable. Call 936-400-0049 to schedule your service today. Discounts for veterans, educators, first responders, and TDCJ personnel. See website for details. Texas True Comfort, veteran owned and operated. Your true comfort is guaranteed. txtrue.com.
What's up, y'all? I am varsity running back Trayshawn Brown, and you're listening to Huntsville Hornet football on 101.7 KSAM. Sting 'em, Hornets.
We welcome you back here to Huntsville, Texas. The Belton Tigers and the Huntsville Hornets on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Carlos Zimmermann and Brian Adams live from the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth as the Hornets are getting ready for the Diana K. Bar and State Farm Insurance kickoff to begin this second half of play. Belton deferred at the coin toss to the second half, so the Tigers in a tie game 7-7 will have it to start this second half of play. Both of the teams with a very evenly matched first half, and now 24 minutes of exciting high school football on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network will be coming your way here in a moment on the leg of Joseph Mejia, and we're going to have to wait as the ball falls to the turf. It does fall just off the tee as this third quarter of Huntsville Hornet football on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, brought to you by our friends at Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. Mejia ready for the Diana K. Bar and State Farm Insurance kickoff. It's a pooch kick here to the close sideline. It is caught there at the 28-yard line, and not getting very far after that is Angel Guerrero, only up to the 31-yard line. That is where the Belton offense will take over on first down and 10 from their own territory.
Well, let's see if Belton comes out kind of trying to duplicate what they did in the first quarter, and that's run the ball up the middle. That was where their mostly their success was. But again, man, that Hornet defense in the second quarter just lit them up. So here we go. First play of the second half.
They officially mark it at the 30-yard line. Back into the shotgun, Reese Rumfield. With triple package of receivers to the left side, he gets the snap, hands it off, running this one to the right side, met instantly by Zach Moss. At the current line of scrimmage is the backup running back, Gino Zecca, the sophomore RB, and a no gain on the play to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, another great play there by number 53, Tyler Smith, junior defensive lineman, also in on that stop for the Hornets. Great play there by the defense.
So that defensive line has started to gel a bit here in this ball game, making plays on the ground. It's 2nd down and 10 for Belton from their own 30-yard line. One man goes in motion. They fake to give to the motion man, hand it off to the running back straight ahead, 35-40, and another good healthy run there by Gino Zecca, a gain of 12 to bring up a 1st down and 10 for Belton at their own 42.
Yep, again, handoff up the middle, picks up the first down, a big chunk of yards there for Belton. Somehow the Hornets need to step up, and they got to figure out a way to stop that play up the middle.
And a lot of different looks in that linebacker core. Destin Zapoli has been getting snaps tonight. He's out there as the Mike linebacker. Same formation for Belton as they get the snap, looking to throw this time. Rumfield looking to his left, flushed out. Fires this one, coming back to get it. At midfield is number 13, Angel Guerrero. He is short of the marker, a gain of 8 on the catch to bring up 2nd down and 2 from right at the 50.
Yeah, nice pass there by Rumfield over there. Just a kind of a nice little 8-yard out route, and, man, you just can't defend that. Ball's in the air, makes his cut, right in his hands, out of bounds. Good play.
So Belton on the move in their first drive of the second half. Clock is stopped at 10 minutes and 53 seconds in a tie game, 7-7 at Bowers. 4 receivers this time as they spread them out. Rumfield lines up in the gun. He gets the snap, hands this one off, running this one straight ahead. Getting the first down across the 45 and down to the 44-yard line is F.A. Adamwadabong, and that will bring up another first down for the Tigers.
Well, again, Belton just hand off straight up the middle, picks up the first down. Again, same thing they did in the first quarter, they're doing here in the third quarter and having the similar success.
Noah Cummings, the junior D lineman, checks out. Kadarian Easley, who had the pick 6 last week against Bryan, he checks into the ball game in between Tyler Smith and Zach Moss. So 1st down and 10 for Belton in Hornet territory at the 44. Rumfield gets the snap, hands it off on a delay, running this one to the right side, not getting very far that time is Adamwadabong. A couple of Hornets in there on the stop. Big KD Easley making the stop and a loss of 1 on the play.
Boy, Kadarian Easley, man, let me tell you what, double nickel is a player. Last week, took one to the house there on the stop. Man, he is a good player.
So after the loss of 1, 10 minutes left to go in the third. 7-7. This quarter brought to you by Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. As Rumfield gets the snap, looking to throw out of the pocket, throws to the left side. Schroeder tried to jump the route, but is caught over there by Diego Coleman, and he gets just enough for a first down for Belton inside the 35 to the 33.
Great effort by Cole Schroeder. He thought he could step in front of that, maybe get a pick six, just misses the ball right into the receiver's hands for Belton for another first down.
So Belton continuing to move the ball once again, I hate using the term repeatedly, but very, very methodically, as they have done all night long. The Hornet defense kind of on their heels right now. On first down and 10, Marl is at the left hash mark at the 33. Rumfield sends one in motion. That's Rayshawn Peoples from left to right. And we got movement all over the line as Diego Coleman looked to have jumped a little bit early. And that should bring a false start on Belton. Indeed is the case. That flag brought to you by A&D Propane. So after the mistake by Belton, backs him up 5, first down and 15, with 9:19 left to go in the third and counting in a tie game, 7-7 in non-district play. Defensive coordinator Amori Del Real, we had him on the coaches show this week trying to keep his defense alive on this drive as Rumfield gets the snap on first down. Lots of time in the pocket, fires this one up on a go route, looking to go downfield, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Rayshawn Peoples. Back in coverage for the Hornets was Brent Carroll, and Cole Schroeder had the ball just bounce off his fingertips. Almost a turnover, but still a great play regardless.
Yeah, nice play back there by Cole Schroeder playing center field. I thought that ball was a little bit overthrown, and he was going to have a nice, easy pick, but it wasn't. Instead, it's second and long.
Ball back at the Hornet 38-yard line, second down and 15. Belton moving left to right across your radio dial. Rumfield in the shotgun for receivers. Now he'll change up the play here at the line of scrimmage with one back with him. He'll motion his running back in Enumwadabong now to the right side. He'll motion him now to the backfield as Rumfield on a quarterback draw trying to get a field, but he's not going to get very far at all. Shiloh Jones met him first. It's only going to be a gain of 1 on the play, and he'll bring up third down and long for Belton.
Big third down right here for the Hornet defense. If they can stop them converting right here, they might have a chance to get that offense back out on the field and kind of get a part of that momentum going again.
The nice thing, we've only had one punt tonight. That came from Huntsville. Early on from Joseph Mejia in the game. Belton has not punted it yet tonight because they've gone for all the fourth down opportunities. It's third down and 14, 8.5 minutes left in the third. Rumfield gets the snap, looking to throw. Pressure breaking down on him, fires to the sideline. It's caught, but it is short of the marker, but Belton has been going for it all night long. It's fourth down and about 3 or 4 for the Tigers. That catch being made there on the sideline by Isaac Abel. And here is fourth down for the Tigers.
Big down right here for both teams.
They will leave the offense out there like we expected. The line to gain is the 24. The ball is marked, make it the 23. The ball is marked at the 27. Fourth down and 4 for the Tigers. Clock stopped at 8 minutes and 22 seconds left in this third quarter of play. Hornet defense could get a big turnover. They've already forced 1 turnover on downs tonight, looking for a second. 3 receivers for Belton with 1 offset on the line. Rumfield gets the snap, handing it off, running this one to the right side. No, Rumfield kept it himself, but he's not going to get there. To the line to gain. The Hornet front 7 makes the stop. Shiloh Jones, one of those coming off the pile, along with McCorrick, Norman, and Kadarian Easley. And the Hornets force a turnover on downs.
There you go. That Hornet defense is picking up where they left off after the first half. Stops them short on that fourth down attempt. Offense for the Hornets back out on the field.
Time is 9:02. We must pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, 101.7 KSAM Huntsville, and on the KSAM mobile app. Sting 'em Hornets.
First down and 10 for the Hornets from their own 26-yard line. First possession of the second half. Taylor in the shotgun sends one in motion. Fakes to give to him. No, they do give it to him. Peyton Pryor running this one to the left side. Slips the initial tackle. 30, 35, 40. Peyton Pryor cuts it back at the 50. Down to the 43-yard line. What a run by number 12, Peyton Pryor.
Peyton Pryor takes it around the left side. Picks up a couple of really good blocks. Big yards. First down. Hornets.
We do have a stoppage of play here, slow to get up. One of the senior DBs for Belton, that is Sam Shepard, that is slow to get up down back here at the Bearcat paw around the 30-yard line. They tend to him right now, so we're going to step aside and take it on a University Heights Baptist Church timeout. Be back after this on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This is BJ McMichael, Minister of Students and Outreach at University Heights Baptist Church. I'm a proud 1993 Hornet graduate and 1998 Bearcat graduate. Here at University Heights, we cultivate people who make Jesus known by the lives we live and the conversations we have. This happens through 3 primary relationships: relationship with God, each other, and the world. We have some exciting next-gen ministry opportunities for all our birth through 12th grade Hornets and future Bearcats. Our weekly schedule and worship times are available online at uhbc.net or through our UHBC app. Sting 'em, Hornet!
.804 left to go on the game clock. 7-7 on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network between the Huntsville Hornets and the Belton Tigers. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Brian Adams inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth. A big run by Peyton Pryor on the first play of the half for the Hornets, a gain of 30+, and they got him cooking in Belton territory at the 43 on first down. Delayed handoff, no. Austin Taylor does go to Pryor, running this one to the left side across the 40 and down to about the 39-38-yard line. Another good run there by Peyton Pryor. He's gotten the ball both touches here to start this drive for the Hornets.
Yeah, just a handoff. Peyton Pryor takes the ball up the left side. Again, man, looks like he picks up some pretty good yardage there. Hornet offense is feeling it right now. You can just look down there and see the confidence level in these guys.
Well, they gave him one more yard than I thought they would, so it's a gain of 6 for Peyton Pryor. Bring up 2nd down and 4. Inside this third quarter, brought to you by True Texas Comfort Heating and Cooling. Taylor will line up under center. 3 receivers, 1 back. He gets the snap, hands it off to that running back. Braylon Phelps running it to the right side, trying to cut it outside, but a nice open field tackle is made on Phelps. Forward progress gives him the current line, and that will bring up 3rd down for the Hornets.
Yeah, nice play there by Belton. I'm trying to get the number.
11, that is Keegan Sherwood.
Yeah, nice play there by Sherwood. He got him around the ankles and was not about to let him go. Good play.
So a critical 3rd down and 4 for the Hornets. Clock moving inside 7 minutes in a tie game, 7-7. We've seen a couple of drives tonight from the Hornets kind of stall out right around this area, trying to avoid that here. On 3rd down and 4, ball marked on the right hash mark. Taylor in the shotgun, gets the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, fires this one over the middle, and it's dropped by Peyton Pryor. Would have been enough for the 1st down. He is just short as it popped out of his hands at about the 30-yard line. 4th down and 4. What do the Hornets decide to do here? I don't see the special teamers coming. They're going to go for it.
I love it. I do. Coach, Coach Southern has never been shy. Go for it on 4th down. They're kind of in no man's land. You know, they need 4 yards to pick up the first. Why not?
That offensive line, if they're going to go pass here, they have got to hold their blocks while Austin Taylor goes to work here on 4th down and 4 from the Belton 37-yard line. Play clock down to 7. Taylor motions Phelps out of the backfield. He'll go one-on-one on the right side. He claps on an empty backfield, gets the snap, stays in the pocket. He'll take off and run. He's got the 1st down and more. 20, 10, touchdown, Austin Taylor. 37 yards of glory, and the Hornets are in front.
What a play. Quarterback draw up the middle. Austin Taylor takes it in untouched.
Wonderful pocket awareness by the junior quarterback. That's an MRC Creekside touchdown. And the Hornets take the lead 13-7, pending this Nelson Amaya Collision Center extra point by Joseph Mejia. Hunter Lorenz is the holder. Deep snapper Brian Parker Jr. Snap by Parker's good, the hold by Lorenz is good, and the kick by Mejia is also good. 14-7. Huntsville takes the lead with 6:28 left to go in this third quarter of play. We'll step aside and take a break for 30 seconds. Be back shortly on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
TxHsfb Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They are a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. TxHsfb Urgent Care Clinic offers a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at TxHsfburgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's TxHsfb Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South, near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
KSAM Hornet football continues.
.628 left to go in the third quarter of play, brought to you by Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. The Hornets. Beautiful drive, capped off by a massive touchdown run by Austin Taylor. 37 yards to put Huntsville in front, 14-7. Joseph Mejia's got the ball teed up here for the Diana K. Barnes State Farm Insurance kickoff. Back to Belton. Can the Hornet defense build off this momentum? The kick away by Mejia. Another pooch kick. This one taken out of bounds back at the 22-yard line by Angel Guerrero. Picture-perfect kick by Mejia. And that is where Belton will set up shop. Want to remind you folks, you can enjoy tonight's broadcast on the KSAM mobile app, available on all iOS and Android devices. In the car, at home, or even right here at the ball game, it does not matter. Take your hometown radio station and the Huntsville Hornets on the go, wherever you go. And don't forget, coming up this Monday, we'll have a brand new edition of the Hornet Nation Coaches Show live from Chick-fil-A in Huntsville. Myself and Brian Adams will chat with head coach Rodney Southern and a couple of Huntsville Hornets to talk about the latest with the team. You can listen to the show right here on KSAM and watch it also on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. First down and 10 for Belton at the 22-yard line in their own territory, moving left to right from the right hash as they get the snap, handing this one off, running this one to the left side, then cutting it up middle, but then cut in half at the 25-yard line. Goes the running back Gino Zecca. Only a gain of 3, and that'll bring up second down. Big-time tackle once again by the Hornets' front line of defense and in the linebacker core. They have been swarming and competing tonight. They've got Belton down for the first time in this ball game. Second down and 7. Rumfield lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. H-back offset. Play action fake. Throws this one. This is Rayshawn Peoples making the catch, but not going forward. Hornets making some big stops there, coming off the top of the pile there. Big 89, Hezekiah Johnson making the stop. No gain, third down.
Well, this is a big down for Belton. I mean, these guys, it's 3rd and 7, and they're back in their own end, and they've got to figure a way to get these chains and move them and pick up this first down.
5:24 left to go on the game clock in this Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling third quarter. 14-7 Huntsville. Here at Bauer Stadium in Huntsville. Rumfield lines up in the shotgun, same formation with 3 receivers. Line shifting for the Hornets as dropping back is Rumfield looking to throw. Breaking down on the pressure, over the middle, dropped at the 36-yard line. Looking to go to Angel Guerrero, it falls short. And it is 4th down for Belton, and I think for the first time tonight, here comes the punting unit for the Tigers.
Well, it was about, you were going to wonder. I mean, if you went for it on this 4th down, man alive, you're taking a huge chance.
So Reese Rumfield, who is also the punter for Belton, we saw Austin Taylor do a lot of that last year. He will stand at his own 15-yard line. Cole Schroeder is at his own 41, awaiting this kick. Schroeder returned a fumble for a touchdown last week, 90 yards against Bryan as Rumfield runs up, punts this one, a line drive punt. Schroeder, he'll take it off of a bounce, and he'll run this one to the left side, trying to get around his teammate Brent Carroll. Trying to reverse his field is Cole Schroeder. Flags fly in from the back judges, and Schroeder still on his feet, but he is brought down at about the 43-yard line, but there are flags on the field.
Yep, I believe they're going to call blocking in the back on the Hornets.
That laundry on the field brought to you by A&D Propane, as the refereeing crew will converge to get this call correct. I think you might be right, my friend. It is indeed blocking the back against Huntsville, trying to give Cole Schroeder a lot of that room, and that's because Cole Schroeder really did a good job extending that little run back, ultimately only getting a net of about 4 yards on the return. But that will back the Hornets up.
Yeah, a lot of time when they try to extend the runs and things like that, that's when these penalties happen, trying to make a play, trying to be aggressive. I like that, but again, man, you can't block them in the back.
So Huntsville will take over from their own 31-yard line, leading 14-7. 4:52 left to go in this third quarter. 2 receivers as Pryor goes in motion. They fake the gift to him. They'll go to Braylon Phelps instead. Stutter stepped forward, and the ball may have popped out right at the end there with Phelps. Oh boy, Belton says they have it, and they do.
Uh-oh. Man, they're going to get the ball back in good field position in Hornet territory.
Again, a mistake you cannot make on the first play of the drive. Braylon Phelps coughs up the ball, and Belton has some new life after being forced 3 and out.
Well, that's a huge break for Belton.
And now they'll have it at the Hornets' 34-yard line. So we'll see if the Hornet defense can continue to clamp down. But Belton is cooking now. First down and 10 from the Hornets' 34. Rumfield will line up in the shotgun with an H-back offset, 3 receivers. He'll hand this one off, running this one right side. Now they'll have an end-around play, some trickeration here. Triple option, if you will. Rumfield throwing this way downfield, and it is Incomplete. No, did he come up with it? Oh, my goodness. What a grab by Diego Coleman. Flags flew in, likely to be pass interference against Huntsville anyway, but that is a 34-yard strike from Reese Rumfield on some trickeration, and just like that, we are tied pending this PAT.
Well, there you go. That's what happens when you turn the ball over. Your opponent will take advantage, and Belton just did on that trick play, as you just said, Carlos. And, man alive, what a catch, because it looked like he had Hornet defender all over him.
That was Jacob Ruffin that was all over him. That was going to be called for PI. The point after attempt here by Belton is good, and we are tied up 14-all with 4.5 minutes left to go in this third quarter of play. We're going to keep it here. I want to go to our third member of our crew, Kendall Morris. She's down on the sideline for us and talking with head coach Rodney Southern at halftime, and now the momentum is kind of back even, Kendall, with it now being knotted at 14.
You know, going into that drive, Taylor had the biggest smile on his face, and I think that's on the team, but they're just going to have to collect it here. You know, that's a big loss, but I think they can overcome it if they just stick to what they know and listen to their coaches.
Thank you, Kendall, down on the sidelines for us. Again, 4.5 minutes left to go in the third. Tie game, 14-14. Man, good ball game here at Bauer Stadium in Huntsville as they'll get ready to kick this one back. Cole Angel ready to kick this one back to the Hornets. Don't forget, you can connect with us on social media. Follow us on Facebook and on Twitter or X at KSAM-1017.
You know, Carlos, the Hornets are due for taking one to the house.
Yes, they are.
It'd be nice to see it right now.
I'd love that. J-Bug and Braylon Phelps are back deep to receive this kick from Cole Angel. We haven't seen a lot of deep kicks tonight from either side, so we'll see what Belton does here as the Hornets will have the ball back. It's another pooch kick. Running up on it, Braylon Phelps has it at the 25. Splitting defenders 30, 35, 40. 45, Braylon Phelps, a great return for the young running back, making up for that fumble. And he'll have the Hornets in great field position for their next drive of the second half.
Well, the second opportunity for the offense here in this second half need to do a lot better than they did on the previous drive. Hang on to that football, move the ball down the field.
Lots of folks tuning in on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network on our video stream. Lots of Belton fans. We got Ashton Gifford, Glenn Slayton III. Thank you guys for tuning in as the Hornets do have the ball from their own 48. Singletary motion to the left side of the line. Taylor lines up under center, looking to run here as Taylor gets the snap. Hands it off to Phelps, running this one to the left side. 50, 45, hangs on to the ball. A nice, good run there by Braylon Phelps. They'll mark him right at the 45 to bring up 2nd and 3.
Nice little run over here on the left side. I mean, anytime you can pick up 7 yards per carry, I mean, that's pretty darn good. So nice job by that big O-line for the Hornets.
3 receivers out there for Austin Taylor, Peyton Pryor, Milton Green III, who had the touchdown earlier to get the Hornets on the board. On Lorenz, he'll match up with Luke Flores. One-on-one on the left side. Taylor in the shotgun. One back on 2nd down and 3. He gets the snap, play action fake, throws to Lorenz here. Gets around the would-be tackler, and they will mark him out at the 42, which is the line to gain, and that is good. Are they going to mark him maybe an inch short?
I don't know. He put his foot right on the line.
And they'll move. That will move the sticks for Amoka Attorneys at Law. First down on the 3-yard catch by Hunter Lorenz. So the Hornets with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this third quarter, brought to you by Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. The clock stopped as Lorenz went out of bounds. Lorenz will now flip field, line up on the far side, one-on-one with Devin Wilkerson, the sophomore DB. Austin Taylor, the junior quarterback, sends Pryor in motion from left to right on the offensive line, and Taylor will get the snap, rolling to his right, looking to throw. Steps into the throw, fires it downfield. Milton Green's got it! Touchdown! On the right sideline, 42 yards to Milton Green, and just like that, the Hornets are back in front.
What a play! Austin Taylor, Milton Green the third. Taylor rolling to his right, throws a dart on the run right in the numbers for Milton Green the third. touchdown, Huntsville.
Second touchdown through the air on the night for both Austin Taylor and Milton Green. Taylor has the other touchdown on the ground. That's an MRC Creekside touchdown by Austin Taylor and Milton Green. And now time for the Nelson Amayas Collision Center point after try by Joseph Mejia. Snap, hold is good. So is the extra point. 21-14. Man, we got a gunslinging match here tonight in Huntsville on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. We'll step aside and take a break for 30 seconds. Belton's got the ball when we come back in just a few moments on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Looking for something sporty and great on gas? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. Turn heads and fill up less often with a sporty new fuel-efficient Ford crossover like the ever-popular Ford Bronco. Orders for 2024 Broncos are now open. Or check out the Built Tough Ford F-Series trucks, including the all-new Ford F-150s. Bill Fick Ford, where customer satisfaction comes first. And there's no bull, just good deals. Hurry in today or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Hi, it's McCord Norman, varsity linebacker, and you're listening to 101.7 KSAM, Stingham Hornets.
3:37 left to go in this Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling third quarter. 21-14, Huntsville in front of Belton, live from Bauer Stadium. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of me is Brian Adams. Glad to have you with us tonight, wherever you may be on this Friday evening in Southeast Texas. Joseph Mejia's got the ball queued up for the Diana K. Barnes State Farm Insurance kickoff. As he will boot this one right toe to leather, hitting this one to the right sideline and returning this one for Belton. Big hit! Back at the 26-yard line. Who got in on that one? 26. Adrian Brown, the senior cornerback, making the big hit there on Cole Hasler, who took that one. Both of them pop up, and we're back to play now with Belton taking control from their own 28-yard line. I want to remind you folks, this season of Huntsville Hornet football brought to you by our great friends at Bill Fick Ford. It is going to be first down and 10 from the 27 for the Belton Tigers, as both teams throwing haymakers back and forth. After the fumble by Braylon Phelps, Belton scored, and then all of a sudden Huntsville on a 42-yard strike was able to score, as met immediately in the backfield by Hezekiah Johnson is the running back, Gino Zecca. That is going to be a loss of 1 on the play to bring up second down just like that.
Yeah, nice play by the senior Johnson. Just shoots the gap. Nobody blocks him, brings the runner down for a loss of a yard. Nice play there by the Hornet defense.
So Reese Rumfield had a solid night tonight for the Tigers. The momentum continues to swing just back and forth as this game goes. Four-man rush coming for the Hornets as Rumfield gets the snap on a 3-step drop back. Steps into the throw over the middle, incomplete. In and out of the hands of his intended receiver over the middle, Diego Coleman. That would have been a huge chunk play for Belton. We've seen a couple of those drops in this ball game for both sides tonight, and it'll bring up third down and long for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's Coleman. He was on the receiving end of the touchdown a while ago. I mean, he is running a deep post route across the middle, wide open, hits him right in his hands. And in and out, the ball goes.
I'm sure head coach Brett Sniffen for Belton's wondering, man, what do we got to do to get some balls? I mean, stick 'em would be the easy thing, but you know that's illegal. There'll be a 3 wide out set for the Tigers, one back with Rumfield. 4-man rush up on the line for the Hornets. One goes in motion, Angel Guerrero, as Rumfield gets the snap. Here comes the pressure by the Hornets. All 4 of them on a screen. Lots of good pressure there. 4 Hornets bearing down on the quarterback Rumfield, and then McCorrick Norman in there to break up the intended pass to the running back Gino Zecca. And Belton is going to be held to a 3-and-out, and they will punt it back to the Hornets.
What a great play by McCorrick Norman. I mean, he saw the screen pass to the right side right before it took place, and he is there as soon as the ball gets to the receiver. Knocks it loose. Man alive, the defense has come alive.
2 minutes and 44 seconds left to go on the game clock. The Hornets with a 1-possession lead, 21-14, and they got a chance to possess it here once more. Rumfield stands at his own 17-yard line to punt this one away. Cole Schroeder back deep to receive. No! Rumfield's going to take off and run with it. He's got room across the sideline. Did he get there? He did. Wow. Reese Rumfield.
Oh, no! He's going to be short. Oh, they just kept walking it up.
Wow. Just got to the marker.
Man, what a great play by Rumfield. I mean, he is a quarterback, and he's back to punt, takes it over the left side, picks up the first down. Heads up play by the young quarterback.
He had a lot of space in front of him, so the Hornet I don't think the Hornet defense or the Hornet special teams unit was quite ready for that run by Rumfield. So the ball keeps moving here for Belton. Some new life for them. They are at their own 38-yard line as the Hornets make some quick substitutions here, bringing Kadarian Easley and Zach Moss back into the ball game on 1st down and 10 for the Tigers in their own territory. He gets the snap as Rumfield hands it off on the delay, running it straight ahead. Gino Zecca across the 40 down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play to bring up second.
Yeah, again, that straight handoff up the middle has worked really well for them tonight. Again, it picks up another 5-6 yards on the carry.
We got a listener from Tennessee tonight cheering on the Tigers. Ashton Gifford cheering on offensive and defensive lineman Jackson Chappelle this evening. Thanks for tuning in, Ashton. All the way from Tennessee.
Very nice.
2 minutes remaining in the third. Brought to you by Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling. 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. Rumfield gets the snap, handed off, running it right side. Ooh, big hit by Shiloh Jones on the running back, F.A. Edem-Wadabong. And he only gets a gain of 2. Shiloh Jones continuing to be a force in the linebacker core. Brings up 3rd down and 3 for Belton.
You know what, Shiloh Jones, what a great kid, man. Just fun to talk to, very entertaining, and loves the game of football and loves to put hits on people.
You know, we had him on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show a couple of weeks ago, and I asked him, you know, what are you thinking about life after football? And he was like, there's a life after football?
Well,
that's just the kind of humor he has and just the kind of, like you said, the love he has for this great game. 3rd down and 3 from the 45 in Belton territory. Peoples in motion as they will hand it off, running this one on misdirection. Edem-Wadabong running this one to midfield, and he's got the 1st down, making the stop on the running back is Brent Carroll, but it is enough to move the chains as they are at midfield at the 50. 1 minute to go here in this third quarter. 21-14, Huntsville in control. But Belton moving the ball, trying to throw another punch at the Hornets. This Hornet defense has spent a lot of time on the field tonight, but they have been very potent. 1st down and 10 from the 50. Moving left to right across your radio dial is Belton. Rumfield lines up in the shotgun with an H-back offset and 2 receivers. Rumfield gets the snap, but flags fly in. Possible false start here on the Tigers. And now one of the far line judges has thrown his hat, so that means the second flag is going to come out here. These flags on the play, I guess hat, brought to you by A&D Propane.
Well, if he threw his hat, that means that we got 2 penalties, right? So
usually.
And they were pulling one of the Hornets back, number 28.
That would be Jarius Singletary, one of the two-way players for the Hornets. Let's see here what the call is. So false start initially. That goes against Belton.
False start against the Tigers is the call.
And are they going to say, yep, unsportsmanlike conduct also against
wow.
Belton?
How about that?
So not only is they going to back him up 5, so the Hornets are going to decline the false start penalty, which is only 5 yards. They'll accept the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. That is going to back up Belton a whopping 15 yards. Back to the, well, they haven't marked at the 30. The ball was at midfield, so it should be at the 30. It should be at the 35, or else they're going to just stack both penalties on each other. And that's exactly what they'll do. Okay, what do I know? 1st down and 30 for the Belton Tigers with 38 seconds left to go in the third quarter of play. Rumfield lines up in the shotgun. 4 receivers. He'll drop back on 3 steps, looking to throw this one deep. Rolling now to his right with defenders in pursuit. He'll throw it short at the 36. That one caught there on the sideline, the near sideline by Angel Guerrero. That is a modest gain of about 6 or 7, and that will bring up 2nd down and Lufkin to go for Belton.
Boy, I tell you what, Hezekiah Johnson, the left defensive end for the Hornets, was held throughout that play right across the referee's face. He never even saw it.
I think my producer, Colin Neal, one of our producers, Colin Neal, correcting it there. So the penalties do pile on at the high school level. It's not what it is in college or the NFL. So actually it was a little bit more of a modest gain of 12. I thought it was a little less. It is going to be 2nd down for Belton as in the pocket. Rumfield throws. This is just dropped. Almost intercepted by Jeremiah Winfrey. Intended receiver over there. Looked to be the tight end, Colin Saley.
Oh, that
bring
was
up 3rd down.
In and out of the hands of J-Bug over there. Man, I know he'd like to have that play back.
So it is 3rd down at the 37-yard line for Belton. This is 3rd and 23 have it wrong on the scoreboard. It's 3rd down and 23, not 3rd and 18, so a long way to go still. The line to gain for Belton is the Huntsville 40. Ball marked on the right hash. Rumfield gets the snap on a shotgun. They'll just hand this one off. Zecca running this one, met instantly by Kadarian Easley and Shiloh Jones up to the 40. And just like that, after a fake punt by Reese Rumfield, they are going to be forced yet to punt once again. Does he do it twice? I don't know, but it's a long way to go to get that line of gain. But I think we're going to see this punt on the other side of this third quarter. Cole Schroeder will be the one back deep to receive it here. And they'll just let this one wind to the end of the third quarter. That wraps up the Texas True Comfort Heating and Cooling third quarter. One more to go here tonight in Huntsville. The Hornets lead 21-14 as we step aside here from Huntsville. Be back in a moment for the fourth quarter on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
From joyful occasions to the unexpected, First Franklin Financial makes loans for living, offering fixed rates and flexible terms on loans up to $15,000. The next time you're looking for some extra cash to help make ends meet, come see the friendly Franklin folks or visit us at oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria and may require collateral. First Franklin Financial Corporation is licensed by the Virginia State Corporation Commission CFI 215. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee 5656. MMLS number 141654. Not available in North Carolina.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Huntsville, Texas. The punt was away by Reese Rumfield, and man, did he get a beautiful roll on that punt.
Wow.
Ball took a shot at the 20-yard line, and it kept on rolling all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that is where the Hornets are going to take over here in a 21-14 lead for Huntsville as we start this fourth quarter of play. I'm Carlos Zimmermann alongside Brian Adams inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth. Well, the Hornet offense has done very well this evening, but this is going to be the first time that they've been really pinned deep back in their own end zone. Austin Taylor's got to be mindful here not to take, or any of them really, whoever gets this ball here, they got to get it out of that orange end zone.
And they got to hang on to it. They cannot afford to get it stripped out of their hands on the 1-yard line.
That too. So Austin Taylor's going to line up here, and he'll just do it on a straight quarterback draw. A flag flies in from the line judge. And they didn't blow it dead. So I'm intrigued what this call going to be is. Laundry on the Field brought to you by A&D Propane. And a Belton player is talking with the referee here, Sam Shepard. So this may go against Belton. It's offsides.
Yep, leaning in on their goal line defense, probably leaning over the ball when the ball was snapped.
So that's why you run those kind of plays right there at the end zone, maybe to catch Belton off guard, and that's what the Hornets do. So that moves them up 5 yards to the 6. A little bit more breathing room now for Austin Taylor and company to go to work, leading 21-14, 11:40 left to go in this fourth quarter. Huntsville trying to get to 2-1. Belton trying to avoid taking their first loss of the year. Taylor lines up under center with 3 receivers, 1 back. He gets the snap, hands this one off. Braylon Phelps running this one to the left side. Met instantly at the line of scrimmage. It's down to the 7-yard line. Trying to see who made that stop there. Number 9, Glenn Slayton was the one that made the stop.
Nice stop there by Slayton, too. I mean, he just, just put his shoulder down, drops him for about 2 yards maybe. But great play there by Belton defense.
So actually that wasn't second down. That was first down and 5 for the Hornets after the offside. That'll bring up second down and 4 now from the 7. Taylor will have 3 receivers out to the right. Peyton Pryor, Melton Green, and Savion Conte. Melton Green with 2 touchdowns tonight. He'll motion Phelps out of the backfield, and Taylor emptied it now. He gets the snap. Quick screen pass to Savion Conte at the 10. Stiffs 1 tackle, out of bounds at the 13-yard line, but that is enough for Amoka Attorneys at Law. First down for the Hornets.
Great play call there by Coach Schroeder, the offensive coordinator for Huntsville. Just a nice little screen pass over to the right, picks up the first down, and they started this drive on the 1, so they're making good progress.
First down and 10 for the Hornets from the 13-yard line. Our good buddy Luke Scott tuning in this evening. He will be on the sidelines for us next week as the Hornets take on the Clear Springs Chargers. We'll go to our third member of our crew, Kendall Morris, here momentarily once we get a moment. Hornets leading 21-14 on first down. Taylor gets the snap, hands it off. Running this one to the left side, Braylon Phelps across the 15. And the pile will continue to move him down to the initial spot at the 18-yard line. So a good gutsy run by Braylon Phelps to bring up 2nd and 5. Wyatt Butler was in there on the stop. Hornets doing a good job here trying to chew up some of this clock while moving the ball downfield. Leading by 7. Both teams with all 3 timeouts remaining in this fourth quarter. Again, great crowd on hand here for the Hornets this evening on a Friday night in Southeast Texas. Belton making the long trek over here from Central Texas. The play clock is down to 4 here, so the Hornets are going to have to move this one quickly. Austin Taylor sends one in motion, and the Hornets are going to be forced to burn one of those 3 timeouts. So some miscommunication there for the Hornets, trying to get the play down from the box here to our left from offensive coordinator Scott Schroeder. So we're going to keep it right here. I want to throw it down to our third member of our crew, Kendall Morris. She has got a word for us. The Hornets continuing to move the ball methodically, and they have the lead. What do they got to do to maintain it?
Do what they've been doing, all game. They just got to stay in the right mindset and keep understanding that the game is going to change as it happens. They're going to get tired, and they just need to capitalize on where they're getting tired and just dominate it.
Thank you, Kendall, down on the sideline for us, giving us that word. Down there in this University Heights Baptist Church timeout, Carlos Zimmermann alongside Brian Adams. Brian, let's thank more of our wonderful sponsors who made tonight possible.
Absolutely. University Heights Baptist Church, cultivating people who make Jesus known through the lives we live and conversations we have. Huntsville Independent School District, focus for our children's unlimited success. And Walker County Federal Credit Union. If you live or work in Walker County, you are eligible for membership.
Brandon Bobino tuning in tonight on the web stream. Good to have you tuning in, Brandon, former Huntsville Hornet. As it's an empty backfield set here, Austin Taylor throws on a screen to Phelps. And they haven't blown this play dead just yet. That looked like a forward pass, and it is an incomplete pass from Austin Taylor looking to get to his intended receiver, Braylon Phelps, so it is not a fumble. That will make it 3rd down and 5 for the Hornets at their own 18-yard line, clock at 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, nice defensive play there by Ethan Arundel. He read the screen over here to the short side of the field, put his hands up, knocked the ball down. Good play.
Critical 3rd down for Huntsville, deep in their own territory from the 18. 9:45 left to go on the game clock. He'll motion Phelps out of the backfield. Will Austin Taylor triple package of receivers to the left. Taylor claps, gets the snap. Quarterback draw. He'll take off and run with it once again across the 20. Did he get to the marker? He did. Down to the 23-yard line. Austin Taylor converts another one for the Hornets, and that is a Mocha Attorneys at Law 1st down.
Nice play there by Taylor. It's like a quarterback draw up the middle. He drops back like he's going to pass. As soon as he hits his drop step, takes it off up the middle, picks up the 1st down. Great play.
Had the big touchdown earlier, 37-yard score that got the Hornets in front 14-7 at the time. Austin Taylor and company with that entire big group. That offensive line has done a great job protecting him tonight. He's only been sacked once, and he was out of the pocket when it happened. So that O-line has done a great job, and they'll quickly move up to the line here for Austin Taylor. On 1st down, he'll send Phelps in motion, hand it off to him, and the ball popped out there at the 20-yard line, and I think Belton landed on it. Indeed, they did. Sam Shepard is the one that comes off the top of the pile. Miscommunication there between Taylor and Phelps, and just like that, Belton's got the ball in massively great field position.
Man, what a great gift to give to Belton, man, alive. You got to make a good handoff, and obviously they messed that up, and, man, Belton's in great shape.
In a one-possession game, 21-14, 9:07 left to go in this fourth quarter. Belton with the ball at the 19-yard line. They're already in the red zone. Rumfield will take his offense out there with 4 receivers. One back with him is Zeka, and Rumfield will drop back and look to throw. Lots of time in the pocket, starting to break down as he's flushed out by Zach Moss, and he'll just be forced out of bounds here by the Hornets behind the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit there by both Zach Moss and Tyler Smith to force the loss.
Yeah, great job by the Hornets secondary not to leave anybody open as Rumfield is running to his right, looking downfield. Nobody open, just takes it himself, doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss.
Wow, massive loss. Got to be aware where you're at in the pocket, Brian. As a former quarterback, you know that very well. And when you roll out of the pocket as well. So it's 2nd down and 17 for Belton, backed up to the Huntsville 26-yard line. Rumfield will line up in the shotgun with 4 receivers. He's got a couple of touchdowns on the night. Gets the snap. It'll be a quarterback draw right up the middle. 20 and down to the 17, 16-yard line, and the ball popped out there at the end. What are they going to say, if he was down or if the Hornets have it?
Referee is pointing that the ball was down.
Marion easily thought that ball popped out at the very end, as Brent Carroll does throw his hands in the air in frustration as the ball did not pop out on a fumble, and instead it is 3rd down for Belton, and they're down by 7 with 8:23 left to go in the 4th, so a field goal is not going to do them any good here. They're going to have to go for the 6 to try and equalize this game.
Yeah, big 3rd down for the Hornet defense right here.
3rd down and 7 at the Hornet 16-yard line. Rumfield stands behind the 20 with 1 offset, and he'll fake the give, dropping back, looking to throw over the middle. Incomplete, looking for his intended receiver in Rayshawn Peoples. Threw it behind him, and that will bring up 4th down for Belton. And they are definitely going to be going for it here with time starting to not be on their side.
Yeah, Peoples is running kind of a curl route, and Hornets are running zone defense, so he makes his cut and stops, which is what you're supposed to do, and the ball by Rumfield was thrown behind him. Great play by the Hornet defense. Big 4th down here for Belton.
Play clock down to 16 here on 4th down and 7 from the 16. 7:59 left to go in the ball game. 21-14 Huntsville. Rumsfield lines up in the gun. Play action fake with time over the middle. Caught at the 5-yard line.
Goodness.
Making the catch, Angel Guerrero, and that'll bring up 1st and goal for Belton.
Man, great play there by Belton. I mean, 4th down and long, and this guy steps up into the pocket, drills his receiver in the numbers, picks up the 1st.
So 1st and goal for Belton at the 5-yard line. The Hornets are going to have to pinch in here if they're going to start running it. It's Rayshawn Peoples, he checks out of the ballgame. Colin Saley as an extra tight end, he checks in, and they move quickly to the line as they move in tight. Rumfield steps up into the eye, hands this one off straight ahead to Zecca. He's across the 5, and they mark him officially at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Well, you could see it a mile away. They were going to run it up the middle, and they did. Picked up a couple of yards. Lots of pressure on this Hornet defense.
That front 7 has got to bring some pressure here as they quickly move to the line once again. Rumfield, he'll line up in under center. Toss play. Zecca, good stop in the backfield by J-Bug, Jeremiah Winfrey.
What a play by Winfrey, man. Diving and knocking him down right there before he made his cut. Great play there by Winfrey.
It's a great open field tackle there at the ankles of the running back Zecca by Jeremiah Winfrey. That'll bring up 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line for Belton. The Hornet defense trying to stay alive in this one. Here's the snap. Play action fake, throw into the end zone. Touchdown, Belton.
Boy, play action is so hard because it freezes the linebackers, frees up your wide receiver just like it did there for Belton. Good play.
4-yard strike from Reese Rumfield to his wide receiver, Alton McCallum. His first touchdown of the night. And the Tigers are an extra point away from tying this ball game with 6:33 left to go in the 4th.
Boy, we have a heck of a ball game going on here tonight at Bowers Stadium between the Belton Tigers and Huntsville Hornets. Wow.
Point after try by Cole Angel is splitting the uprights and is good. Tie game, 21-all. A classic in Southeast Texas at the gateway to the East Texas Piney Woods. Got a good finish on the way for you. A lot of ball still to be played. Huntsville's got the ball when we return in 30 seconds on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Attention students, it is the
TWFG and More Insurance has been proudly serving the Huntsville and Walker County area since 2003. Ranked number 1 in Texas as an independently owned insurance provider, our independence affords us the freedom to shop insurance carriers and coverages that best suits our client-specific needs. TWFG offers personal and commercial, life, health, and flood insurance. Call Waylon Moore at 936-293-8121 or drop by 1212 10th Street in Huntsville, Texas. At TWFG and More Insurance, our policy is caring.
Hornet pride lives on KSAM.
6:33 left to go in the ball game, tied at 21-all between the Huntsville Hornets and the Belton Tigers on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Brian Adams inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth. Kendall Morris down on the sidelines for us tonight. And the Belton Tigers have equalized things on a 4-yard strike from Reese Rumfield to Alton McCallum. We have got a heck of a finish coming here on the campus of Sam Houston State University. Looks like maybe another pooch kick here by Belton, and it will be taken by Jacob Ruffin, and he'll just get down at about the 32-yard line, and that is where the Huntsville Hornets will take over for probably what will be their most critical drive of the night.
I tell you what a great play there by Ruffin. I mean, that's one of those little short end-over-end pooch kicks, and it bounced in front of Ruffin, but he was able to get his hands on it and cover the ball right before Belton defenders got all over him.
So here's Austin Taylor. He's had a solid night tonight. 2 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground. And he's got his team in a spot here to try and retake the lead. From the 32 on first down, they get the snap, handed off Braylon Phelps. 35-40, slips the initial tackle, 45-50. Braylon Phelps into Belton territory, 45-40, 30, down to the 20-yard line goes Braylon Phelps.
What a run by Braylon Phelps off the right side. Big hole opens up, and he takes it all the way down. Man, what a run.
Wow, an incredible run by Braylon Phelps. 49 yards from the Hornet 32 down to the Belton 19. And just like that, the Hornets are in the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone with 6 minutes remaining in the fourth, looking to try and score quickly against Belton. Taylor in the shotgun, first down and 10 from the 19. Trips receivers to the left, gets the snap, handed back to Phelps across the 15 and down near the 10-yard line. Are you kidding me? Did the ball pop out again?
No way, it's down. And in Belton's hands.
It's in Belton's hands.
Unbelievable.
Another fumble by Braylon Phelps.
And a late flag.
And a flag does fly in. We do have a Hornet that's also slow to get up. That is big 5'4" JT Kroll that is slow to get up from the turf. Another costly turnover by the Hornets.
Man alive, you got to be able to hang on to the football.
JT does come up a little bit limping, but he will come off the field under his own power. That is good to see for the blindside blocker for the Hornets. So as he comes off and get looked at by the training staff, the Hornet defense with 5:43 left to go in the fourth, we'll have to try and make another big stop. A deflating drive for the Hornets. A big run by Phelps of 49 yards, and then he coughs it up getting down to the 10-yard line.
Well, to add insult to injury, you got a personal foul call on the Hornets, and it moves the ball into the Belton 26-yard line. Oh, my goodness.
So that's going to hurt Huntsville, giving Belton a little bit better field position. So with 5:43 left, Belton's got it. Tied game 21-21. Hornet defense has got to clamp down now after some costly mistakes. Linebacker blitz coming here. They'll pull it back as they'll fake the give here. Rolling to his right is Rumfield. He throws, and it's caught just past the 30-yard line down to the 32, making that catch Diego Coleman. That will bring up a second down.
Nice little pass over there to the right side there for Belton. Picks up 6 yards on the pass. Hornets had a safety blitz on, and he overran the play. Golly, he could have dropped him for a big loss. Can't overrun the play.
So second down now for Belton. The clock moving at 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Rumfield gets the snap, hands it off, but Zecca is met immediately at the current line of scrimmage for a big loss on the play, back to the 30-yard line. A couple of Hornets in on the stop. McCorrick Norman and Hezekiah Johnson to render a big third down for Belton.
Well, there's a passing down coming up right here, and man alive, the weak safety for the Hornets, Cole Schroeder. It looks like in halves. in cover 2, but they cannot afford to let these receivers get behind them and have a huge play.
3rd down and 7 from the Belton 30-yard line. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Tied at 21. Flag flies in. False start on Belton is the call. That is huge.
Ooh, that is huge.
That'll back the Tigers up to their own 25-yard line and bring up 3rd and 12 officially. And what a wild finish we're going to have here tonight on either side between Huntsville and Belton. The game we wanted, a good competitive ball game. The Hornets defense has a big play here on 3rd down and 12. Man in motion across is Angel Guerrero. In the shotgun is Rumfield. He gets the snap looking to throw. Pressure breaking down, steps up in the pocket, and he is sacked back at the 25-yard line. The ball may have popped out as well. A flag flew in on a hold. What are they going to say here? It's recovered by Belton, but a flag did fly in as it looks like a Hornet was held.
It looks like it was a face mask on the Hornets. Against the Hornets.
The Hornets.
Yeah.
Here's the call. It is holding against Belton.
There you go.
Penalty is declined, and that'll bring up 4th down for Belton. Back a little bit further than where they were at about a 1-2 yard loss. So it's going to bring up 4th down and long, and now Rumfield is going to look to punt this one back. Cole Schroeder is back deep to receive it. Got to be careful here if you're the Hornets. They ran a fake punt earlier. But at this point in the ball game, I don't know if you want to take that risk. Rumfield will get the snap, rolling to his right, punts this one away on a line drive, right to Cole Schroeder at the 40-yard line. He'll run this one to the 45, to the 50. Cole Schroeder with green turf in front of him. 30, down to the 25. Cole Schroeder still going. 10, 5, touchdown!
Flags in midfield. Block in the back, I'm almost certain. Unbelievable.
Yep, this one's coming back.
Oh, my goodness. You guys, man.
The Hornet crowd's going to let this officiating crew hear it, but I think you're right, my friend. That is going to be a block in the back on the return on Huntsville.
And the unfortunate thing, Carlos, the play had already passed the blocker. You got to have enough discipline not to do something you shouldn't be doing when the play is already past you. Oh, what a backbreaker.
The good news for the Hornets is they maintain possession. The block in the back is going to hurt them as they are backed up to the 35.
Wow, that's huge.
Cole Schroeder took it from the 40 and took it back 60 yards for a score, but it doesn't matter as it's negated after he took a fumble back for a touchdown last week against Bryan. Almost had another huge moment, but now it's up to the Hornet offense with 3:57 left to go in a tie game, 21-21. Taylor gets the snap, play fake to Taylor, throws into the flat. Melton Green has it, sidesteps a man down to the 40-yard line. Great move there by 3rd. Melton Green as he is down to the 40-yard line. Actually, he still came out of the pile moving.
He is fun to watch. I mean, what a good move after the catch to try to get some more yards. You know, again, this team from last year, man, the defense is so much better, much more aggressive. The offense has so much speed at the skill positions. Oh, my goodness.
3:25 left to go in the ball game. Tie game 21-all. Taylor on 2nd down and 5 in the shotgun. Claps, gets the snap, bobbled it for a moment, and Belton lands on it. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Mistakes you cannot make.
I mean, unbelievable. Can't take your eyes off the ball, and that's exactly what happened.
So Belton will retake possession at the Huntsville 33-yard line. So massive field position for the Belton Tigers. You can't give them opportunities like this. Another critical mistake by the Hornets.
Absolute free gift.
So here's Rumfield with another opportunity on 1st down, hands it off, running this one, smothered by Zach Moss, however. That is F.A. Etawatabong. A loss of 1 on the play on a good play by Zach Moss. That will bring up 2nd down.
Again, you're putting a lot of pressure on your defense. I mean, the Hornet offense, man, they've got to close these drives out. You can't turn the ball over.
And then think about it. The touchdown negated by the block in the back. I feel like we've seen this before.
I know, it does, doesn't it?
Especially recently. Yeah. 2nd down and 11 from the 34 for Belton. Rumfield, They'll change the play up here at the line. Running to the right side now is Enam Wadabong. And they will go to his way, running this one to the left side, but he is met at the 30-yard line by a pair of Hornets, McCorrick Norman, as well as Tyler Smith. That will bring up third down at the 30-yard line and 7 yards to go with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the fourth. Massive third down here for Belton as well for the Hornet defense. With 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, third down. Rumfield lines up in the shotgun. One goes in motion. Angel Guerrero from right to left across the offensive line. He'll line up in the slot on the left side. Here come the Hornets with pressure. Rumfield throws too high. Looking to throw to the left side, and his intended receiver, Isaac Abel, and that'll bring up fourth down for Belton at the 30. It'd be a 47-yard try from here. That's a lot, asking of your place kicker in Cole Angel. And I think Belton's going to leave the offense out there.
Big play here for this Hornet defense. We've talked about them all night long, how aggressive and how much they're doing the swarming. It's on them right here.
And the Hornet defense bail the offense out one more time on fourth down and 7. Rumfield gets the snap in the shotgun. Pressure breaking down, rolling him out to the right. Looking to throw this one toward the end zone. They got a guy wide open down there, Rayshawn Peoples, and that's a touchdown for Belton.
Wide open.
30-yard strike for the Belton Tigers, and they take the lead here with 1:49 left to go in the ball game.
Well, let's let it go to show you what penalties will do for you. They will stop the drive, and when you turn the ball over, I mean, you know, you just can't do it.
Point after try coming up here for Cole Angel. Man,
good teams make you pay the price for your mistakes.
Time still on the clock. The Hornets have 2 timeouts left, but whistles come in here. I think Belton was forced to burn one of their timeouts as they were trying to get some personnel in.
Timeout Tigers.
So that'll bring them down to 2 timeouts. So with 1:49 left to go in the ball game, the Hornets had maintained the lead for part of the third quarter before Belton and them started tying things up. And costly mistakes for the Huntsville Hornets have them down by a score with time definitely not on their side. And 2 fumbles in this quarter.
Costly.
And it cost you big time. A penalty called on a punt return for a touchdown by Cole Schroeder. That rendered that one obsolete. Like I said earlier, mistakes you cannot make at this stage of the season.
You cannot. Again, you know.
And I know it's still early in the year. We're in non-district play, but it's silly mistakes.
Yep.
So point after try coming up here for Belton with 1:49 left. They lead 27-21 for the time being. Cole Angel will try to put this one through. Hornets will try to bring a little bit of pressure here, but he has been perfect tonight, 3 for 3. Snap is away, the hold is good. The kick by Angel is also good. 28-21 Belton, teams with 2 timeouts remaining. And we'll have the remainder for this ball game for you when we return in 30 seconds on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
It's always game time at Gamers Grove, Huntsville's friendly local game store located at 1212 14th Street. Family owned and operated since 2012, Gamers Grove carries a wide range of tabletop games and accessories for everyone. Board games, card games, miniatures, and more. With a huge game room open for free casual gaming and exciting competitive events, Gamers Grove provides a friendly place where people can play games, make friends, and become a part of an ever-growing community. That's Gamers Grove, located at 1212 14th Street in Huntsville.
.149 remaining in the ball game. Belton has retaken the lead, 28-21 on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Carlos Zimmermann alongside of me is Brian Adams. The Hornets are, well, they're now on the brink. Having been in this ball game all night long, being tied 7 at the half, having the lead in the third quarter. And now it's up to your offense that has made some critical mistakes down the stretch to try and go down the field and tie this game up. Kick away here by Cole Angel, another pooch kick. This will be taken here by Jeremiah Winfrey on a bounce, and he'll run this one, trying to cut it upfield, slips the initial tackle, and he's down to the 34-yard line. That is where the Hornets will take over with 1:45 left to go. Do the Hornets have some magic left on the offense?
They got plenty of time left. You know, I don't, how many timeouts do we have left?
2.
We have 2 left. We got plenty of time left on the clock, 1:45, but they've got to move the ball.
Austin Taylor, he will line up alone in the backfield here. The offensive line's got to give him time. They spread him out 5 wide. Here on 1st down and 10 from the 34-yard line in Hornet territory. They need 66 yards to tie this game up. Taylor gets the snap cleanly, looking to throw, rolling to his right. Doesn't have many options now. He's forced to retreat, and now he'll just throw this one away and get it out of bounds back at the 40-yard line. Melton Green III in the area, so that avoids intentional grounding. Losing 8 seconds there to bring up 2nd down.
Well, so what Belton's doing is they're taking all their defensive backs and moving them way off the ball. So they're giving the Hornets the underneath. Hornets take advantage of the underneath and get out of bounds.
2nd down and 10 now for the Hornets from their own 33 and make it the 34-yard line. Trips receivers now out to the left. Taylor alone in the backfield. Trying to make another big play. Has time in the pocket. Now that's breaking down. Sniffs the initial look. Throws to the sideline. That is caught by Peyton Pryor. It's ultimately only a gain of 3, and that will bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Hornets. At least Taylor turned something into nothing.
Yep. Well, they got to get
something.
They got to get a 1st down. 1:20 seconds left in this ball game.
Hornets losing precious time as well. 1:15 left on the clock. 5 wideouts once again on 3rd down, and officially 7 for the Hornets as Taylor gets the snap, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now more pressure. Fires this one back, and it's incomplete. Looking for his intended receiver in Peyton Pryor trying to come back to it, and here's the ball game right here. 4th down and 6 with 1:03 left to go on the clock.
Yep. Taylor has a wide receiver over here on the near side, but he's falling backwards, and you have 0 velocity on that football when you're going backwards.
4th down for Huntsville. And the Hornets will burn one of their timeouts to try and talk this play over. So they'll have 1 play remaining. This timeout brought to you by University Heights Baptist Church. Brian, from your perspective, what do you do here? The line to gain for the Hornets is the 44-yard line in their own territory, but they've got 63 seconds to try and go down and score.
Well, the first thing I got to do is convert this 4th down. They got to move the chains. If they don't, it's game over. But if they do, then they got to get on that ball immediately and get a play off, call a timeout, whatever they got to do. But they got to get the first here. That's if they don't, it's over.
Taking a look at your upcoming schedules, brought to you by First Franklin Financial. For the Belton Tigers, they will take on San Angelo Central starting next week. Then they'll head on the road, take on Pflugerville on September the 21st. And then on September 29th, they will take on Elgin. And then they will go on the road to Rouse on October the 6th. That's what's ahead for the Belton Tigers. And for Huntsville, they get Clear Springs next week here at home. Then at home against Montgomery. And then they'll head on the road to face Lamar Consolidated on September the 30th. Before continuing district play on October the 6th against Rudder. Here we go. Here's the ball game. 4th down and 6. 1:03 left to go in it. Austin Taylor with a spread set. 5 wide. He gets the snap. He'll drop back with good protection. Looking to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Melton Green III, and Belton's going to walk away with the win.
Well, that's unfortunate for the Hornets. They should have won this ball game. And the mental mistakes, the penalties, turnovers will kill you every time.
So Belton will come out. Hornets only have 1 timeout remaining, so that's not going to do them any good. I think they're just going to concede defeat at this point. But, man, what a fight and what a ball game between these two really, really evenly matched teams. Complete opposite of what it was last year when we were in Belton, and the Hornets just let this one slip away. Reese Rumfield, he will knee it down once. And that won't be enough to end the ball game as the play clock is about 11 seconds ahead of the game clock, so they'll knee it down one more time. And that will be the ball game this evening in Huntsville. The Hornets are going to drop a heartbreaker. 20 ball game, some great offense early on, just could not close it out in the end. That does it here tonight, but we do have the AB Squared Self-Storage post-game wrap-up. We will get a word with head coach Rodney Southern coming up here after this on the AB Squared Self-Storage post-game wrap-up when we return on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Your final, Belton wins 28-21.
This is BJ McMichael, and I am a proud 1993 Hornet graduate and 1998 Bearcat graduate. I am also the Minister of Students and Outreach at University Heights Baptist Church. Here at University Heights, we are connected to Christ and the community. We also offer small groups and activities for every age and stage. Be sure to check us out online at uhbc.net or download our UHBC app in the Apple or Android store today. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Looking for something sporty and great on gas? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. Turn heads and fill up less often with a sporty new fuel-efficient Ford crossover like the ever-popular Ford Bronco. Orders for 2024 Broncos are now open. Or check out the built-tough Ford F-Series trucks, including the all-new Ford F-150s. Bill Fick Ford, where customer satisfaction comes first. And there's no bull, just good deals. Hurry in today or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Courage, integrity, perseverance, commitment, not just a job. This is a career with a purpose. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice is hiring correctional officers now. Full and part-time positions available, no experience required, paid training, great health care and retirement, and opportunities for base pay increases with continued service in the first year. Apply now at tdcj.texas.gov/co. That's tdcj.texas.gov/co. Serve Texas with purpose.
Did you know a doctor's prescription is not needed to begin physical therapy? This allows you to begin therapy sooner without having to wait for a doctor's appointment to obtain your prescription. Since optimal physical therapy outcomes are obtained when treatment is started earlier, sooner really is better. Dallas Williams and the team at Physical Therapy Associates was voted Best Physical Therapist in the Huntsville Items Reader's Choice Awards for the 6th year in a row. So when you make your PT choice, choose the best. Physical Therapy Associates, PTAclinic.com.
Did you know that one of your neighbors just lowered their utility bill? At McGilvery Mechanical, we are experts in providing heating and cooling services on all makes and models. When it comes to replacement, we will help you select the best heating and cooling system for your budget. We will analyze your home to ensure that the right size system is selected for optimum comfort. Let our technicians discuss possibilities to lower your utility bill and save you money. Call McGilvery Mechanical and ask us how to save up to 40% on your utility bill. That's McGilvery Mechanical at 936-291-2640. At McGilvery Mechanical, we care about your comfort.
Looking for something sporty and great on gas? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. Turn heads and fill up less often with a sporty new fuel-efficient Ford crossover like the ever-popular Ford Bronco. Orders for 2024 Broncos are now open. Or check out the built-tough Ford F-Series trucks, including the all-new Ford F-150s. Bill Fick Ford, where customer satisfaction comes first. And there's no bull, just good deals. Hurry in today or shop online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. You can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes, right here in Huntsville, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Diana and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Huntsville ISD is the best place for children to be. We offer a full-day pre-K center to advanced career and college options, along with a variety of extracurricular activities and award-winning fine arts, band and athletics programs, an excellent child nutrition and bus transportation services, bilingual ESL and GT programs, special education services, and a career and technical education program that provides multiple certification and licensing options for students. Visit huntsville-isd.org. It's a great day to be a Hornet. We're building champions, everyone, every day.
This is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, 101.7 KSAM Huntsville, and on the KSAM mobile app. Sting 'em, Hornets. The Huntsville Hornets postgame show is brought to you by AB Squared Self-Storage. With the game recap, here's Brian Adams, Kendall Morris, and the voice of the Hornets, Carlos Zimmermann.
We welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth. Your final tonight, Huntsville drops a heartbreaker 28-21 to the Belton Tigers. Belton improves to 3-0 on the regular season, and Huntsville, unfortunately, will fall to 1-2 with one more non-district game remaining before district play begins. We'll get a word with head coach Rodney Southern on the sideline with Kendall Morris coming up here in a moment as he's still talking with his boys down there on the field. Brian, the difference tonight, critical mistakes in the fourth quarter and giving Belton good field position. You're not going to win any ball game that way.
No, you're not. And they played a really kind of a sloppy second half, unfortunately. I still think the Hornet defense did an amazing job, and they get better every week. Austin Taylor's play is phenomenal, man. You see what kind of arm he has, you see what kind of wheels he has, and they got the speed at the skill positions, but it's mental mistakes, it's penalties, and it's turnovers, man, that, you know, to your point, Carlos, you have that kind of outing, you're not going to win. So they got to figure that out, but I do see great progress, great intensity, and I love the fact that they're playing so aggressively on defense.
Indeed they are, and the defense is what kept them in the ball game all night long with the great play, holding Belton down on a lot of running plays, especially in the second and third quarters. I mean, but in a sport like football, you have got to play a complete ball game, full 48 minutes,
Boy, that is
4 quarters.
Perfectly said.
I think Huntsville maybe got 3 and maybe a few minutes tonight, and they were not able to just close this one out. But a lot of positives to take away. The Hornets on the offensive side of the things for most of that ball game, they were in really good positions. Austin Taylor felt comfortable in the pocket. He made some great plays on his feet, including a 37-yard touchdown run to put the Hornets in front for the first time tonight. And then his receivers did well as well. Melton Green, the third, another big highlight as well from this ball game, caught a big touchdown late in the ball game as well for the Hornets. So there's positives to take away. But when you have a ball game like this where you are in it the whole way and you let it slip away, it's going to leave a bad taste in your mouth, but you got to spit that out because you got one more game coming up before you begin the games that really matter starting in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you know what? In the fourth quarter rolls around, that's really truly the most important quarter in the game of football. But to your point, you have to play all 4 quarters. I remember way back in the old days, ancient days, when the fourth quarter rolled around, all the Hornets held 4 fingers up. That was just to motivate you to play your hardest because there's still a little bit of game left. And in the fourth quarter tonight, 2 crucial turnovers and some penalties just absolutely stuffed the Hornets' momentum, and Belton ends up winning the ballgame.
Braylon Phelps runs a 49-yard run, a beautiful run, and then on the very next play, coughs up the ball, gives it back to Belton. Belton ultimately gives it back to the Hornets with the game tied at 21, and then the Hornets cough up the ball in their own territory, giving Belton prime field position, and then a big strike from Reese Rumfield all the way to the end zone to Rayshawn Peoples. That was the game-winning touchdown ultimately for Belton, and they walk out of Belton. They're going to walk out of Bauer Stadium tonight and make that long trek back to Central Texas with a big win on their shoulder, with 1 game remaining for them in non-district play before they begin their district play coming up here in just next week. The Hornets have 1 more non-district game against Clear Springs coming up next week here at home. Hopefully the Hornets are going to be able to equalize their record and move to 2-2 before they begin district play against Montgomery in 2 weeks, but not the way they wanted this one to finish out tonight. Head coach Rodney Southern, as you see there, if you're tuning in on the web stream still, been thankful to have you with us all night long here from Bauer Stadium in Huntsville. Head coach Rodney Southern still talking with his players down there on the field. A lot of, negative takeaways from this ballgame, but still some positives, like we said, the Hornets are going to be able to take away tonight. 3 touchdowns through the air or 2 through the air for Austin Taylor, 1 on the ground, makes him our player of the ball game this evening. An incredible ball game for Austin Taylor. What else is there to say? I mean, he played his heart out in this ball game as the junior quarterback, but still a lot of growing to do. On that front as well, Brian.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Carlos. And you know what? I know our hats are off to the Belton Tigers. They, good teams, and they're a good team. They take advantage of mistakes by the opponent, and they certainly took advantage of the mistakes in the fourth quarter the Hornets made. And that ultimately is what cost the Hornets the ball game. If they can eliminate some of those mental mistakes, penalty-wise tonight, there were some penalties, but overall, I thought it was a relatively clean ball game.
Player of the game brought to you by our friends at McWilliams & Sons Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, as the Hornets are going to break their huddle here in a moment, and head coach Rodney Southern will stand by with our sideline reporter down there in Kendall Morris in just a few moments. Again, your final tonight, Belton wins 28-21 with 2 big scores in the second half, 3 big scores in the second half with both teams going at each other. An unfortunate loss for the Hornets tonight, but a lot to take away from the ball game as well. Let's send it down to the sidelines. Kendall Morris is with head coach Rodney Southern.
All right, Coach, y'all were in it all the way to the end. What are your final thoughts?
Well, we turned the ball over too many times, and we had too many penalties again. And that's the two things we've been harping on, and we've got to figure out a way to fix both of those.
All right. Defense performed well tonight. There was just a couple hiccups here and there. How are you going to combat that?
Well, number one, they got a good football team. Number two, their quarterback's a good operator. I've known him since he was probably 7 years old. So he's been around athletics and been around good things, and he made some plays tonight with his legs. I thought our team played well, but you can't turn the ball over and you can't have all those penalties.
All right. And going into next week, what are you just going to do for overall team morale? You know, that was a pretty good huddle right there, and I feel like that's just going to be your mentality, but if you want to explain that for us.
Well, that's always going to be my mentality. I love these kids, or I wouldn't do what I do, because it's not about all the other things. It's about making them better people. You're going to win some battles in life. You're going to lose some battles in life, and I want them to understand that, but I also want to know I love them.
All right. That's all I got for you, Coach. Good game. Back to you.
Thank you, Kendall, down on the sidelines for us. We'll step aside and take a break, and we'll continue on the AB Squared Self-Storage postgame wrap-up after this on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Back inside the Pinnacle Realty Advisors broadcast booth on the AB Squared Self-Storage Facility post-game wrap-up. Carlos Zimmermann here. Alongside of me is Brian Adams. Again, your final. Belton comes away with a win tonight, 28-21 over your Huntsville Hornets. Again, your player of the ballgame tonight, brought to you by our friends at McWilliams & Sons Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, is Austin Taylor. 3 total touchdowns on the night, 2 through the air, and 1 on the ground. A stellar night for Austin, regardless of the outcome this evening, Brian.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, his confidence level, obviously, on some of those throws is where you want it to be. And made some really good throws. His one touchdown was on the run and just drilled him in the end zone. In the running game, a man was so much better tonight than I've seen it all year long. And, again, as Rodney Southern just said, penalties and, being able to close out drives, that's something the Hornets need to work on, and certainly they will.
Again, your player of the game, Austin Taylor, the junior quarterback, brought to you by McWilliams & Sons Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Before we step aside and take our final break of the night, I do want to take a look at the high school football scoreboard around the district, see how the teams ended up faring tonight. Randall's going to come away with a win over Columbia, 57-0. They're in the third quarter, but that one well in hand. Man, Montgomery has tightened the game up with Dayton. They were down big at half. It's 39-34 Dayton with 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. So Montgomery fighting back against the Dayton Broncos. Lake Creek was able to hold off the charge by Waller. It's 49-24, 2 minutes left in the third, but looks like they're going to be coming away with a win tonight. Brenham held off Bryan 31-24. Very close game there between Brenham and Bryan, something to keep an eye on. Brian Rudder beat Elgin tonight, or will beat Elgin tonight. 33-7 is the score with 5 minutes remaining in the ball game there. One game will go tomorrow. Lamar Consolidated takes on Westbury at 6 o'clock tomorrow night at Butler Stadium. That's a look at the high school football scoreboard around 5A Division II, Region 3, District 10. We'll step aside and take our final break of the evening. When we come back, me and Brian will have your final thoughts and set you up for the ball game against Clear Springs coming up next week. Be back in a moment on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Welcome back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports and the AB Squared Self-Storage Facility post-game wrap-up. Your final tonight, Belton comes away with the victory. They improved to 3-0. They win 28-21 over your Huntsville Hornets. The Hornets fall to 1-2 on the regular season. Before we go once again to our upcoming schedule, I like what I'm seeing right here. Coach Rodney Southern having a one-on-one conversation with Braylon Phelps over here. Phelps had a great game tonight. A couple costly mistakes for the Hornets, but still just trying to calm down his running back. I know he's definitely frustrated, is Braylon Phelps, but hey, still an all-around great ball game, and you love that kind of relationship. He said it there. He loves his kids, and you love that kind of relationship that head coach Rodney Southern has with his players.
You know what? I tell you what, Rodney Southern, I have the utmost respect for him. He is such a great coach, and again, it is about these kids and making them better. And his whole staff, this whole program and the culture he's created in his 10 years that he's been here has just been phenomenal. And to your point, you do have to love that. I mean, Braylon Phelps is such a talented runner, had a couple of costly fumbles. But, again, to have your head coach come over there, kind of calm you down, pat you on the back, say, hey, man, just hang on to it. We're going to get them next time. You got to love that.
Absolutely. We'll take a look one more time at your schedule report coming up for the Hornets and the Tigers, brought to you by First Franklin Financial. First for the Belton Tigers, they will face San Angelo Central next week at 7 p.m. at home in Belton. Then they'll begin district play. They take on Pflugerville on September the 21st at 7 on the road. Then they'll be back home against Elgin on September the 29th. Then they'll take on the Rouse Raiders on October the 6th on the road in Rouse, so in Leander, I should say. That's the look at the upcoming schedule for the Belton Tigers. And then for your Huntsville Hornets, they're back here in Huntsville taking on Clear Springs to wrap up non-district play next Friday night at 7:30 p.m. We'll have the call for you right here with the Charlie's Used Cars pregame show at 6:45 p.m. Then they'll begin district play against the Montgomery Bears. Then they'll continue district play on the road against Lamar Consolidated on Saturday, September the 30th at 6 p.m. Different time from the original time it was scheduled for on Thursday, September the 28th, so something to note there. And they'll continue district play back here at home against the Brian Rudder Rangers on October the 6th at 7:30. So that'll do it for us here tonight from Bauer Stadium in Huntsville. Again, your final, Belton takes this one on the road at 28-21 over your Huntsville Hornets. Tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Hornets football on 101.7 KSAM and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. Tonight's broadcast was executively produced by Jordan Smith, as well as locally produced by Colin Neal back at the flagship station of the Hornets, 101.7 KSAM. For the entire Hornet Nation Broadcast Network crew, Christian Cortez, Houston Hardcastle, and for Kendall Morris and my broadcast colleague, Brian Adams, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network next week, as the Hornets will be taking on the Clear Springs Chargers. 7:30 p.m. kickoff, 6:45 p.m. pregame right here on 101.7 KSAM and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Friends, enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Have a great weekend. We will see you next time. Good night, God bless, and so long from Bauer Stadium in Huntsville on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This has been the AB Squared Self-Storage Hornets postgame show on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. This has been a KSAM Sports presentation. The 2023 Hornet season is proudly presented by Bill Fick Ford and by Advantage Specialties, AB Squared Self-Storage, A&D Propane, Adams Furniture, Charlie's Used Cars, First Franklin Financial, Gamers Grove, Hardfield Florist, Huntsville Independent School District, Huntsville Truck and Tractor Kubota, MRC Creekside, McGilberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Moak and Moak Attorneys at Law, Murray Insurance and Financial Services, Nelson Amaya Collision Center, Northside Baptist Church, Pinnacle Realty Advisors, Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Texpress Urgent Care Center, The Woodlands Financial Group, Wiesner Huntsville, McWilliams & Sons Heating, Cooling and Plumbing, University Heights Baptist Church. From Carlos Zimmermann and Brian Adams, thanks for listening.